Welcome to Preecaaap UFC Vegas 85 full card prediction show. I said Preecaaap. What? I don't even know what I said, Nor. So,
Ooh, Kona big. Oh, you're going big.
yeah, 25 ounces. This is a tall boy. I've been holding this for a while. You know about Kona up in Canada?
No.
Kona Big Wave. It's like a
Hawaiian beer?
I like it. I like it. No, it's definitely a beer. It's a golden something Pilsner. Anyway, we got a decent fight night card for us.
Dog night.
Back in Vegas at the Apex. Interesting fights here. You got some like 5 underdogs. I only got 2, but we're gonna go through and see what pans out here. A little bit later, after his wife comes home, Real Fight Picks will be on, so he can catch up to us. But Big Wave is tasty stuff. About better, sure is, buddy. It is. It's one of my favorites, actually. I like it on tap. That's why I had it on tap, and then I went to the store and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get one of those big boys.
Come here, dog. Come here, dog.
And it's easy drinking too.
It's a dog night.
Oh boy, she's got to be filled out. That's as big as she's gonna get. Got it.
Oh my god, I hope so. It's 100 pounds. It's just more than 100 pounds.
Oh. My boy's he's just fat. My boy's just fat dog, just like dad, just like his dad. She is. All right. Hi, Luna. Okay, you ready?
Oh, well, let's get into this.
Let's do it. What's real fight picks can catch up after he gets on. So we got the curtain jerker. I know the weigh-ins or the face-offs that we have. I don't think that's the right order. I'm going by the Tapology order. I'm assuming that's how the fights are going to go. So the first fight is Thomas Peterson taking on Jamal Pogues. Okay, Thomas Peterson. He's 8-1. He this is little known news. He is a 2-time Minnesota heavyweight, of course, high school wrestling champion. 2 times. That means he won probably his junior year and his senior year. He won state wrestling championships for the heavyweight. I think they call it super heavyweight. If you're over like 215 is heavyweight. Anything over that is called super heavyweight, and then maxes out at 250, I think, or maybe 260. But I heard this dude, Thomas Peterson, the Train, not Nate the Train, Thomas the Train Peterson. He won the Minnesota High School Wrestling Championships back-to-back 2 years in a row. I love that. I do not fade state high school wrestling champs. But then he's taking on the Stormtrooper, Jamal Pogues. Jamal Pogues coming off a loss to Mick Parkin. Mick Parkin, he's that striker that was training with Floyd Mayweather in Vegas. He was like one of his proteges. Like Floyd Mayweather has a MMA camp in Vegas, and that dude Mick Parkin. So you expect him to outvolume another striker in Jamal Pogues, because Jamal Pogues is not much of a grappler. I think his strengths are in striking. Before that, he had a couple cheesy wins. He beat Josh Parisian, who's not that great, and in Contender Series he beat Paulo Renato Jr., 10-1 fighter. I suppose that's all right. Before that, he was in LFA, where he also took a couple losses too. This dude, Thomas Peterson, though, he is a debutant. This is his UFC debut, so you got to be cautious of that every time, because you don't know how. Thankfully, it's in the Apex, so it's not like, in front of the big crowd. There's not a big crowd at the Apex, so it's kind of like, and before, it's kind of like he's good for that. And before he was in Contender Series, he was an LFA fighter, so he's not like he's new to. Look, he's got a loss to Waldo Cortez Acosta in the LFA. Another striker, and Waldo Cortez Acosta knocked his ass out. So even though he is a superior wrestler, well, his credentials are.
Jesus.
I don't know how he's going to fare against big boy strikers. But I think he's prepared for this. And Jamal Pogues is definitely not a wrestler. That's where his holds are in his game. I think he's been taken down. I think Josh Parisian, who sucks, I think he even got a takedown on him. Mick Parkins just outstruck him. But what? Oh, our boy. There he is. There he is.
What's going on?
Good time. You all set? Did Mrs. Fight Picks, is she all set with you? You're all good?
Hey, Ranch, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can.
I can't hear you. Give me 1 second. Technical difficulties.
Just turn up your speaker. So anyway, look at Jamal Pogues. He's training at Joe Stevenson's Cobra Kai. That's cringy. Joe Stevenson's Cobra Kai. Where Thomas Peterson's training at Spartan MMA. Not bad. But as I said, I don't fade state championship wrestlers. Look what Jimmy Flick did last time, right? So I am taking. Oh, I definitely hear you. I'm taking Thomas the Train Peterson to get this done, but I don't like the minus number. Is he at minus 180? But it kind of makes sense though, because wrestling in any state, winning the high school wrestling state champion, and he won it back to back. I know it's a sparse division, super heavyweight, but still, he was the best twice, 2 years in a row when he was in high school. That's something to be proud of. And Pogues did look like a pile of crap on the scale. We're going to be looking at that just a minute. Right. But yeah, I'm on Peterson the Train, and I'm fairly confident too. I think they're feeding him Jamal Pogues just to we need another new face to the heavyweight division. Y'all good now? Can you hear me?
Perfect. Yeah, you sound like a peach.
Sweet.
I feel good.
As I was saying, Tom Peterson, 2-time Minnesota high school wrestling champ. I think I'll take that over Jamal Pogues. And Dave, go ahead, give your breakdown.
All right, so Jamal Pogues, I agree with you. He's going to be one of the guys that you're going to feed to your up-and-comers. Now, I don't like the weigh-ins for Peterson, but we're going to watch this afterwards. Jamal Pogues, his last loss against Mick Parkin, once again, one of the debuts. Mick Parkin was undefeated at the time. Oh yeah, oh no, you're not showing this, are you?
That is Jamal Pogues right there. I'm not lying. That's him.
What the fuck?
Ride that boy. Ride it, buddy. Ride it. Oh, horrible. He's not even that good at it. But true to life. All right.
Jamal Pogues falling off the dock.
It's good coverage, actually. I like that.
That's pretty good.
It's excellent coverage.
Go ahead.
Pretty good. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Great.
Back to reality here. Jamal Pogues, his last loss was against Mick Parkin, which was once again the debut for Mick Parkin. I don't know if it's the debut or not, but anyway, 6-0. Before that, Josh Parisian, which was a year ago. Paulo Ronaldo Jr. in the Contender Series a year and a half ago. Tom Haley. I think he's a great guy to have. I mean, he has a striker's chance, obviously, but no wrestling background whatsoever. You'll see it in the face-offs. I'll go over some stats real quick. Jamal Pogues, who's 10-4 against Thomas Peterson, who is 8-1. 6'3", 6'1". This 205 is not correct. This has not been updated yet in the stats. Strikes landed per minute, 3.12 versus 3.59, pretty much a wash. Strike absorbed, 4.25 versus 2.45. Not a good look for Jamal Pogues on that one. And this is where it's really going to make the difference. As you were saying, he has high school wrestling experience, this Thomas Peterson guy. Takedown average 7.34 versus 3. The impressive thing is, though, his takedown accuracy of 100%, his takedown defense of 100%. And he does have 2.5 submissions.
So,
damn, that's kind of scary. Takedown accuracy 100%, takedown defense 100%. If this goes to the ground, it's going to be a dominating win for him. If it stays on the feet, Jamal has a chance. So if you want to see how Jamal looks on the feet, oh boy, let's have a look how they weighed in.
Real
Hey,
fight picks.
Jamal's-
You can break down as we watch these big boys come to the stage. Yeah, Jamal Pogues is not missing meals. Boy,
He got back.
sure does. He got cake. Look at that in the back.
He's got some cakes. He's cakey, yeah.
Big cake and big front. Just looking at that, I'll take the more slender Minnesota State high school wrestling champ. Look at Drew Barrymore's half sister, looking great today. Looking good.
She got cake too.
She's got some cake.
Girl got back.
Yeah.
She don't got it like Jamal Pogues though. She don't got that Jamal Pogue cake.
I was watching the weigh-ins, the MMA Junkie. They feature the weigh-ins, and she was walking by at the very end, and I didn't see her face, but I recognized her from the back. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, you thought she was one of the UFC ring girls?
We'll find out
for a
later
minute.
on.
She's playing. Of course she's not. But all right. So what are you thinking? Real fight picks. What are you thinking on here?
Man, my apologies. First of all, thank you for having me again. Sorry, it's my audio. Happens to the best of us, but
You're good. It's all
we're
set
here
now.
Yep. So I honestly watched a little tape on Peterson, and that's why I used to love to come just to be a spectator of your show, because I don't know where you get him. I don't think you know where you get him, but you have these little tidbits like he's a two-time. I listened to everybody this week, and I didn't hear that stat about him being a two-time state wrestling champion.
I
So
think
that
I
gives
heard
me
it
a little.
from Uncle Weezy. Did you listen to Stat Diggers?
I didn't listen to Stat Diggers. I
There
listened
you
to
go.
him
I think that's
solo.
where I do recall. I think I might have heard it from Uncle Weezy at Stat Diggers.
Yeah. I catch Wheezy solo on. I think he does like Monday night.
Oh yeah, he does have his own show.
But that gives me a little. And I was wondering, because he's so confident. He's one of the guys who's so confident in Peterson. And then I hear the same narrative coming from DFS, which makes sense. I think Brady.
Yeah,
is his name.
Yep, Brady.
He said, yeah, and they had the same kind of. They were echoing each other. To be honest with you, about Peterson being just gonna. What they said was he's gonna finish with ground and pound. They're like so confident about that. And I watched some tape. I did watch like 7 minutes of tape on Peterson. The first thing I noticed was like he's kind of small for a heavyweight. And I asked Wheezy about that, and he answered me. I was like, "Don't you worry about? You're so confident. Don't you worry about maybe Peterson, because he's a little bit smaller than Pogues right here." And then the reach.
Well,
the
Pogues,
reach
you
is
barely see his drawstrings on his shorts when he was standing there.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at the cake.
That looks like the letter P.
That's
Looks like the letter P.
chocolate cake right there.
That's a wedding cake.
No,
Sorry, I should outline that. That's just an outline that I should not be concentrating on.
I know. I feel like you just drew my eyes somewhere they didn't want to go for about 30 seconds. But
How much did he come in at?
hey, you know what? I'm surprised. I'm surprised Dave is going with Peterson.
Oh, did I say I was
I
going
love
with
this.
Peterson?
I thought you said you were going with Peterson. Is that what you got, Ranj? I'm writing it down. I thought
I'm on
down.
Peterson. I'm definitely on Peterson for sure.
Oh, okay.
Jamal Pogue
Because I
can't even
saw-
ride this.
Hey, earlier this week, I seen Dave post something in our chat, and he has like a 17-team parlay to win like $7,000, and Pogues is on there.
He's got like a 5 underdog parlay on this card. I'm like, you're crazy.
It's wild. He's
If
got
that
one of the
lands-
made Jesus.
I hope it does for his sake.
Roof, 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 roof. It's a
Get
dog
that,
night.
dog.
It's a dog night. Arf.
All that to say, I got Pogues. I got Pogues because I think he's a tiny bit bigger. I know he fought in light heavyweight. I know he fought in 205.
Yeah, look at the face-offs again. He's going to gas out in 2 minutes.
He's a smaller heavyweight. I totally get that. But Peterson, when I was watching tape, he just like Bout Better said, wrestlers, heavyweight wrestlers, they're not like Khabib. There's no really dominant heavyweight wrestlers like Daniel Cormier maybe was one, and he couldn't even be that dominant. I guess there's John Jones. But
Look at
I think it's all about
first. Look at the belly. Where's the drawstring on Jamal Pogue? He can't even see it. Look at the shadow under the titty on Jamal Pogue. Look, Peterson doesn't even have the shadow titty. He don't got none of that mams. He don't got mams. Yeah, who's gonna gas? That's when it comes to heavyweight. If it gets to round 2, which it probably will, who's gonna be tired and who's not? I
got Pogues. I'm not betting on it. I wouldn't bet on it. I would not do a t-shirt bet on this. But I do got Pogues. I picked him on our Tapology League. I feel like the fight's going to be standing, and I feel like he has better hands. I feel like Pogues.
He does have better hands, but
way better.
I think it's going to go to the ground, and you can fit a pen underneath that titty, and it'll stay right there. But yep, tits and cake. Love it.
That's how I like them. Just not male.
That's the fat ass major muscle, the cake. All right. So, Dave, what did you decide? Dave, you didn't even say, did you?
No, I did not say.
Go ahead.
I am, despite the stats, despite everything, I cannot bet minus 160 against Jamal Pogues.
I didn't say bet. I said who you picking to win on Tapology. Doesn't matter.
On Tapology, I am picking Jamal Pogues to win.
Good for you. Good.
But I'm not betting. I'm betting him in a weird way.
Huh? Oh, I got Peterson in like 3 different parlays already. So, all right. Perfect.
Now, mind you, this is not going to make any of my cash money parlays, but I like Pogues enough that I'm not going to bet minus 160 on Peterson.
What do you think? He's going to knock him out? You think it's going to be? I got on Tapology, Thomas Peterson, decision. It might not be the most fun to watch fight, but he will win with his wrestling advantage, which is level way much higher than Jamal Pogues. So
all right.
I think Pogues can stop the takedown is the problem. I think he could stop every takedown.
That's true. And you know what? Thomas Peterson did get knocked out by Waldo Cortez Acosta back in like 2 years ago or something, a year and 9 months ago. So it's a fight. So anything can happen. But yeah, you guys go with that. And look, Peterson, even the Tapology, 77% taking Peterson, 23% on Pogues. So, but Tapology, those, they don't know.
No.
All right, so
Pogues,
let's move on.
I knocked out, by the way, plus 850. Decent scratch off.
Oh,
not bad.
All right, moving up the card, we have Markel Medeiros taking on Landon Quinones. Now, Landon Quinones.
That's a fast major muscle. I'm hoping it's a dog night. Shadow titty.
You're on the wrong. You got the wrong fight doctored up there. Let me remove this till Dave gets his shit together.
I was going to the chat.
What?
I was going to the chat.
All right. Well, you had Drew Dober up there. He's not till way late. Come on, get the right pictures up there anyway.
We're going next.
Markel Medeiros, 8-1 on at least 5-fight win streak because he's won his last 5. Taking Lando Quinones, the lone wolf. He's coming off a loss to Nasrat Haqparast by decision. Before that was his debut, though. Before that, he was in Titan FC. This other guy, Medeiros, this is his debut, a debutant again. All right, here's the deal. Lando Quinones, he is out of Killcliff, a fantastic facility, so that's a good training for him. But Medeiros, Factory X Muay Thai. There's some good elite level fighters there as well. This one's kind of like I could see it going either way, but this Medeiros, I think from what I heard, he definitely has the better stand up, and he actually I think he's got some decent like takedown defense. He has 0 submissions, so I don't think he's a wrestler, but I think he can defend wrestling. You know what I mean? Looking at his Tapology, you got let's see who's this. Yeah, so looking at his Tapology, he hasn't had a loss since way back in it was not that far back. It's 2022, so it wasn't that far, but it was split decision. You kind of that could have been a robbery. We don't know. I know I didn't watch it. I'm sure you didn't either. We're not the Allen brothers. They're retired. So anyway, they would be like the only ones that ever watched that stuff way back there. This guy Isa Asakov, though, his last fighter in Contender Series, I guess that was a very good win. I didn't watch it, to be honest with you, but I guess, yeah, look at him, beast, Russian beast. That was a good win because it happened round one and it happened by a knee knockout. So I'm kind of going with. I could be swayed either way, but I'm going to go with the favorite here, Markel Medeiros, 8-1. I don't see him losing to Landon Quinones.
You want to look at Landon first or no?
Yes, I do. Of course we do. Let's look at him. 7-2-1, looking like a beast. Look at he's standing next to a midget. But Landon Quinones, huh?
Look at the legs on him. Gigantic, huge tree trunks for legs.
Yeah. Hey, what are you, 120 pounds? Come stand next to me and make me look huge. All right. Anyway, he got beat by Nasrat Haqparast. He's got some grappling in here, which is good, and he won too. Some Soyo. I think that I don't know what kind of name that is. He lost to Jason Knight in the Ultimate Fighter, the Tough House. I don't watch Tough like Ultimate Fighter. It's just too much soap opera crap going on in there, pranks and crap. Look, he lost to Muhammad Naimov. When was that? 2019. And Muhammad Naimov, isn't he like a Bellator guy, like a good Bellator guy, right?
He just had a good win off somebody. He just upset somebody in the UFC like a month ago.
Yeah, he's
Nathaniel Wood.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah,
he's killing it. Good luck.
Was it? Let me see. Nathaniel. He beat Nathaniel Wood, and he beat Jamie Malarkey. This dude's good. Muhammad Naimov's good. Good.
Plus.
But I think there's holes in Landon Quinones' game that's going to be exposed here. He does have the KO, like a lot of KOs. I don't know. This is a tough one, man. This is a tough one. You guys are going to have to push me one way or the other on the fence. So go ahead. Let me see. Right now I'm leaning Medeiros, but I could be easily talked out of that.
All right, go ahead. Go fight. Players.
All right. My bad. So I'd actually watched tape on this, guys. I'm gonna tell you out the gate. I got Medeiros. I saw that Esau fight, the Contender Series fight. I seen that they were close, and the guy was a wrestler. Because you're right, Ranj. Medeiros is a striker. The Esau guy was a wrestler, and he tried to shoot while they were in close already, and it was a pinpoint knee that knocked him out. It was so sweet because usually, like, some guy will try to shoot from like far out, and he'll like reach and lunge forward, and then the knee will come. But this was so much more prettier because they were already close, and he just went down a little bit, and boom, you got the knee to the face. It got knocked out. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome. Good.
But check this out. So I watched another fight. I think he came from like the LFA or
yeah, he did. He sure did.
Or Fury. Fury
FC. Fury. Yeah.
Okay, so he fought a guy there, and it was pretty cool how they do their production with Fury. Actually, it's not a bad watch. It's not a bad fight organization when it comes to their production because they do a beautiful job. The way they showed it is they interviewed Medeiros, and he talked about where he came from, and he just started taking regular classes to get in shape at Factory X. He was just he was taking the regular class, and then it just kind of transformed into him getting into MMA, which could be like a red flag because that means, he kind of started MMA as an adult. But he fought a guy on the other side. They interviewed the other guy, and he was a wrestler since he was 4 years old, and that guy couldn't take him down. So you're right about Medeiros having good takedown defense. And Landon Quinones likes to mix it up. He doesn't really win fights if he can't also have the takedown. He wants to dominate everywhere. And I don't know what that says. I guess
what's that, a blue belt, Landon Quinones?
Judging by his gi, he looks like he favors grappling a little bit more because he doesn't like just to stay on the feet. That's not his preference. Landon does not like to stay on the feet the whole time. He will stay on the feet, but he prefers to go ahead and mix it up. He's not going to have any luck with the grappling. This fight, it's kind of close. It's kind of hard to predict. I'm not going to lie. But with everything that you said and just the fact that you're guessing the right way and the fact that I watched some tape, I'm going to go ahead and take Medeiros with you. And that would be who I'd put my money on if I had to.
Right. Blue belt. Blue belt's the next step after white. You get white when you first start. Then you graduate to blue. So, and I just saw the blue belt on Quinones right there. He's got like that Afro mullet style hair, which is kind of cool. But still, I'm going with Medeiros. Dave?
Really? Am I the only one here going on the dog?
Quinones?
I am going on the dog.
What would you do?
Hang on. He likes the strength of schedule. I already know it. You love that strength of schedule, don't you?
I do. I love the fact that he's busy. Hang on a second. Let me pull up Markel's Instagram real quick.
He's not going to have those UFC jitters. He's going to have the advantage in having that little bit of experience. And he has the strength of schedule.
Oh, look, all fight and training shit.
Oh, the same thing. No,
Quinones, I saw a picture of his grandma by the fucking Christmas tree, so don't give me that bullshit.
What?
Yeah, go back to Quinones and their picture. Look, and keep going. Oh, look at that. Hey, grandma, right there by the Christmas tree. Oh, hey, Merry Christmas, Mom and Grandma.
Come on.
Fuck out of here with
that
bullshit.
Really?
Yeah,
he's soft.
And the blue belt, the shining blue belt, and the grandma by the Christmas tree. Okay.
Super soft.
Yeah, that's soft.
Landon Quinones by knee TKO.
Keep that shit for Facebook, not Instagram.
I'm all right.
Oh,
you guys want to pay me? That's fine. I'll be the one picking the dogs all night long.
He's the type of guy to have
That's real quick. Strikes landed.
It's not like I'm confident on Medeiros, but he is my pick for sure.
Strikes landed per minute, and these are horrible stats with only one fight. And the loss was against Hasprap, so please keep that in mind. Versus a fucking win against who the hell fucking knows. Strikes landed per minute 9.87. The volume of this.
Wow, I will give you that. That's a lot of volume.
Insane. Markel 5.78. I get it. Cool. Strike absorbs 11.40. That was skewed because of the knockout at the end because it's the one fight. I get it. It was skewed. Nasrap is a monster. He is a takedown guy, which is also very impressive. Anyways, regardless, Markel in his win, strike absorbed 1.93.
Yeah, compared to 11
against a different quality of.
I know, Dave. I got you.
Now, as far as the takedown goes, both of these guys stood on the feet. None of these guys are looking for takedowns. So I'm thinking this is going to stay on the feet. If not, if it goes to the ground, I might give Landon a little bit of an advantage here with his blue belt, as you so call it, over the white belt.
It's a blue belt.
I get it. It's still better than what Markel has. All right, let's put it that way.
I guess.
So if this stays on the feet, I see Landon piecing this guy up with the knees. He is a Thai fighter with some ground game as well. I kind of like it. I kind of like his striking. I like all of Landon's aspects for this fight. So I'm all in on Landon. All in. And he looks wonderful in the face-offs. Look at the size of this motherfucker.
I like his hair.
That's a serious.
They're the same size, dude.
Nah, I got him a little bit bigger.
Yeah, they are.
A little bit bigger.
He's got a bigger face, bigger head. That's
bigger
all.
Shoulders, bigger chest.
I don't know about
this
that.
Look at the
angle. I don't think
bigger shoulders, bigger chest.
Maybe I don't think so. I don't know.
Anyway,
fun fact: Medeiros trains with his corner. He's going to be there in his corner man Yusuf Zalal.
Ooh, I like that. That's good.
Is he in the ring? No, he's not. Okay.
Before and in between rounds, that's about it.
Landon Quinones plus 110, Markel minus 138. The bookies, as far as the fight to go the distance, Bookies, yes, 105. No, minus 135. It's a toss-up. Damn it. I like him so much.
Stick by your guns, Dave. Do it.
And then Landon, within distance by TKO or DQ, plus 500 is where I'm at. I don't think he's going to sub him, but I think he's going to knock him out.
I'm not putting my money on that. But all right, let's move on. Next, we got a female fight, right? Julia Stoliarenko taking on Luana Carolina. Now, Julia Stoliarenko coming off a good win, I believe, to Molly McCann, who's also on this card from right. I think that was her last win. Luana is coming off a win over Ivana Petrovic. That was a debutante making her debut, and she went to decision. But still, prior to that, she lost to Joanne. I'm talking about Dread, Luana Carolina. She lost to Joanne Wood and Molly McCann, whereas I know it's a lot of red for Stoliarenko, but you got to think the quality of fighter. She most recently beat Molly McCann with a submission armbar. That's her go-to move. Prior to that, she got TKO ground pound by Chelsea Chandler. Dave loves Chelsea Chandler, loves her. Before that, she beat Jessica Rose Clark, who actually coincidentally is now retired, if you guys didn't know. And before that, she has losses to Alexis Davis, where she actually put up a good fight. And Julia Avila, the Raging Panda. I'm still jury's out what I feel about her. But anyway, what I like about Julia Stoliarenko, she is from the left way. Left way is like a type of fighting where you can knee with the person down. You can like face stomp. You can do like a lot of crazy stuff that they don't allow in MMA. That from what I heard, I don't really know. And she was in that with Christina Ricci, actually, of all people. They were both in that left way scene, which is
wait. Tabitha Ricci, right?
Yeah, not Christina. Christina's the actor. Tabitha Ricci, Baby Shark, not.
You never know these days.
Christina Ricci was Addams Family. Wednesday, not Wednesday. Baby Shark. But anyway, and Carolina, I remember seeing her get tapped out from a knee bar to who was it? It was a while back. Was it Queen Ariana Lipsky, right? I think Ariana Lipsky tapped her with a knee bar, and it was like 2020, and it was disgusting. I thought her leg was gonna break. She was crying, all that. But she bounced back and got wins over Poliana Botello, and then my girl Lupe Godinez. What shocked the shit out of me. And it's still shocking till you even see that. I'm just not high on Carolina. I think I don't even really know if both these girls are lackluster. Both these girls, I don't even know if they're cut out to be UFC fighters. They should stick to Invicta. But speaking of Invicta, Stoliarenko was a champ over Invicta. So I'm going to go with Stoliarenko, and I think the crowd is too. I think that's the popular pick now. Oh, did she not make? Oh, Luana Carolina's didn't make weight. She missed by like 4 pounds, right?
Yes. 128 versus 126. Carolina missed women's flyweight by 2 pounds. 20% of purse is going to Julia. Julia?
There was something in there too. Like I like Julia was only going to take the fight if she hit 128. So like I don't know. I'm guessing I was kind of in between a lot of things, but I'm guessing she like forced her to like cut a pound. I don't know if that's right. Somebody in the chat maybe can verify that.
I saw something like they agreed to go like a weird catch weight of 128. Yeah, and just because, and I saw that thing about Julia wanted Carolina to still have to make weight, like to make a weight, even though she couldn't get to flyweight. So I think she got to lose, like you said. I think she had to lose like a pound or something. So that's smart thinking though, because now you have to, work out that last bit of, fluid out of its water weight. That's what they lose. But yeah, I like Julia. And I think it's going to be, just like Bout Better, sub or bust. I think she is going to find that sub because Carolina sucks at takedown defense, and that's where it's going to go. And then she's she doesn't suck at it, but she sucks at BJJ's defense. If Ariana Lipsky can get you in a knee bar, So I'm going to go with Stoliarenko. What are you guys thinking about this?
So I remember that Lupita Godinez Luana Carolina fight because I went heavy with Lupita on my DraftKings slates. Yeah. And what I think what it was is Lupita came up to flyweight when she normally is a strawweight.
You know what? Lupita, didn't she do like 3 fights in a month?
Yes.
That could have been.
It was when she was doing all those short notice. She did like back to back to back. She did like three fights literally in a span of a month and a half. And Carolina was a short notice one for sure.
Yeah, it's still a good win, though. Not to take away from Luana. That's still an amazing win because Lupita is strong as hell. She's got decent boxing and amazing wrestling. So that's the only doubt that creeped in as far as me.
There's right. Let's look at the dates, though. Look at the date. Yeah. Go down, Dave. See where it says Carolina. Let's see the fights before that and the dates.
She did. So she lost to Jessica Penne.
Oh, that was. Oh,
look at the date.
It was 2 fights. It was 2 fights.
And then she went in.
Like 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later or something, right?
A week.
A week later. 5 days notice coming off of a fight to fight Luana Carolina.
Yeah. Going up in weight.
Yeah.
She did win that fight in the first round by armbar, so she didn't really spend that much energy. She didn't take that much punishment. So not a bad move, but you could tell she was going to lose that fight. Mm-hmm. It's hard to get up for a UFC fight in a week against short notice. Yeah, it's too much.
Right.
Here's my theory, though, on Julia. Here's my theory is like her records sucks, right? But like I started to watch tape on her and I had her beating McCann in her last fight.
Good for you.
And was it McCann? I think it was McCann, but I've been picking Julia.
Joanne Wood was your last fight.
Oh, Joanne Wood. That's who I had. I had her I've been picking Julia. I like her. I don't know whose arm she broke. I'll never forget that. And she was a fucking savage about it. Like she said that she didn't want there to be any question that she's been getting robbed.
I heard that too.
And so she just decided to break her arm. Like she's a fucking savage for one. And I think her striking's come along because I noticed that like her striking got a lot better. I did a lot of tape study on Julia. And I want to say that part of her game has evolved. And she said that she came in, she gave a poor performance. And I just believe her. Like, I believe that when she's at the tip top of her game, and she looked really good. She looked really good at the weigh-ins. I feel like she's a different person than when she's I just believe in Julia. I believe in the evolution. Here I am. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm picking Julia to beat Luana Carolina, who beat Lupe Godinez. So she does have a credible win under her belt, but I believe that this is going to put Julia up there into the next level. I think she's still going up. She's only 30. She's only 30 years old. She has a shitty record, but I'm going to ignore that. I actually watched tape on her. I believe in my eyes what they're seeing. I think her strike is coming along, and she has an amazing grappling jiu-jitsu game. I am a little worried, though. She's not as strong as a wrestler, right, as Lupita Godinez, so I don't know how she's going to get the fight to the ground. Maybe she doesn't need to. Maybe she'll turn around and get her back. Maybe Carolina is dumb and going to go into her guard. But I got Julia Stoliarenko. I'm going to take her. I'm going to take her by, I don't know. I think because people are saying that she can only win a submission. I don't think that's true. I think she can win a decision. I think she can win the fight. I don't know how she's going to win it.
Yeah, I think she's going to submit, though. I think so, too. I'm with MMA Jesus. So. Sub.
The lock, huh?
Look, Julia's sub is only plus 114. Julia has some cake. Let's see that face off again, Dave, while you're giving your spiel.
Julia's
You
pretty.
see him walking up? Yeah, that's.
My spiel's gonna be very, very
He
repetitive.
does have a little pancake. Pancake is flat, but whatever. I like her.
That's
I think
pretty
she's attractive, Julia. I find her attractive. I like her.
Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like she got her hands are better than what people give her credit for.
Luana Neo Magni Carolina.
Right. Obviously, we got the height advantage here. I like the arms. I like the
Who's
shoulder.
got the height advantage?
She does. Come on.
No, she doesn't. That's hair, dude. That's hair. Not according to Tapology.
Look at the bra straps.
Julia's a killer. Look at her, dude. She broke somebody's
5'7"
arm
to
recently.
5'6" on Tapology. The reach, she's got reach advantage.
Let me see shoes. Shoes. Oh, they're both wearing the same. Oh, they're both wearing runnings. They're both wearing the same shoes, right?
Wearing the Venoms.
The uniform.
The UFC Venoms.
Yeah,
Ooh, Luana's got the black ones. Never saw those. Yeah.
All right.
Lupita, she's little, and Luana looks like she's a big flyweight. I think that's what the problem was.
All right, let's go over stats real quick. Luana, strike land per minute, 4.65 versus Julia's 2.81. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. Striking accuracy, 50 and 40, blah. Strike absorbed, 4.00 versus 4.56. Advantage to Luana is slight, whatever the hell it is. Takedown average, 0.15. I can't believe Julia is only 0.91. I thought it'd be way higher. Takedown accuracy 25 to 30. Side advantage to Stoliarenko. Takedown defense 76 and 62. Now submission average 0.7 versus 1.4, and we do have a healthy fight history to draw on. Now, what you don't appreciate is that I think Stoliarenko is the up and comer right now. I think Luana is kind of catching this in. I think Julia. I think she's bouncing. I mean, after her last win,
it's kind of weird because they're both the same age, but I think Julia Stoliarenko's been around since 2012 doing the weird custom rules and left way stuff. I don't know, Luana Carolina.
This feels like a resurgence for her career after her win against Molly McCann. She is now, and she dominated Molly McCann. Let's be honest here.
She did.
We all watched this fight. She dominated her. It was embarrassing.
She did better than Aaron Blanchfield did against her. And Aaron Blanchfield dominated.
So, I mean, I see her up and coming, and I don't like the fact that Luana didn't bother making weight. I do like the fact that Stoliarenko made her lose the extra pound. That's like, come on, bitch. One more pound, we'll fight. If not, nah. I think that's great. That is boss dominating kind of thing to do. Stoliarenko.
I don't think either one of them have children, right? Who has a baby or a toddler? I don't think either one of them has a kid. I really don't know. Maybe we can check out their Instagrams, Dave. Let's see. Let's see if one of them got a kid.
Okay. Cover some.
I know Real Fight Pig's got a kid.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She went to the room.
Look at that sick picture. What is that? Blood? Is that blood?
Yep.
That's awesome. God bless her. That's a fantastic. That's from Invicta. Yeah, that's a great picture. Great
15
picture.
years
Go
worth of
back
work.
to the full.
Oh, I like it.
Oh yeah, I like her. I'm starting to get a crush.
Hey, I have a crush on her.
Well, look, she's teaching kid classes.
Sexy. She's like a
Black belt. See that?
aspects.
Black belt.
No blue. No
She'll
blue.
tap out Landon Quinones.
Easy with weight cuts, 25, 35, 45. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's professional right there. That she's
like,
real deal.
The
No
45.
messing. And they're all UFC too. Look, yeah, all UFC. That's great.
The 45
the-
is, you can tell that was the early.
145
Hey,
queen.
that's what she said. She said that she has a fucked up record because she fought in weight classes that are not her weight class. That she's a true 125, not a true 125er, but that's her.
I bet you if
that's
you
her
look
weight
at her
class.
losses, there she probably is like Chelsea Chandler. I know is like 145 or something.
Yeah, that's what she said. It's gonna be a close fight, I think.
Oh, look, there's Molly when she was all pumped up. She got
Just before losing. Here's Molly about to lose the fight.
Yeah, that's when Pub Sports cut her off and ripped the contract. Like, you suck.
Oh my god,
245er, bud. 245.
I had Julia all day on this one.
Going to bed. All
right. So
see you in the morning.
I don't think.
Oh, she did. I remember. Crystal's right. She did pass. I remember she like passed out on the scale before.
She had a good excuse for that too. I don't remember what it was.
That? Alexa, off. What was that?
Something about I have to find it. I'll shoot it to you in the chat. I watched an interview.
Coming. That's what a lot of these female fighters always blame it on the period. I'm not lying. They do. They blame it on the period. We don't know. I have no idea how that works.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, she passed out at 135. How is she making 125? I think it's because she planned for it. So you can you have enough time, like a 6-week camp, and you know you're gonna get there. Who's that? Luana Carolina. Look at her. She turned white and beautiful. All right, let's see. Luana. It's only fair.
You guys are killing me. Really?
Huh?
All right. Who are these guys?
That's family.
Oh,
that's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she got
she
got a lot of things going on besides fighting. But you notice Stoliarenko, aside from she's always she's teaching kids. She's always doing. What is that? Was that like a hand thing?
Okay, so here's your blue belt.
What belt is she?
She's
a blue belt. Oh, Stoliarenko all day. A black belt versus a blue belt. Get it. Good. Not. I just that. I'm going to double down. I think on my bet. For real.
Black belt versus blue belt.
I'm definitely Stoliarenko. All right, we've spent enough time on this female fight. Look at she's doing like jerky. Look, I don't know what was that. I don't even.
Hey, I went and looked it up. Why she passed out, and this is what she said. She said that she made the weight too early, is what the problem was. I guess that has a big deal. I know it's crazy because it's a whole 10 pounds difference, but I guess that's super key is about when you cut the weight, and that's a huge deal.
Yeah,
because she looked amazing today. She looked amazing. I believe her.
I like her. I like Stoliarenko.
She's got receipts for everything she's been saying.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful woman. And yeah, she doesn't look weak, pale, she's pale, but she doesn't look weak or sucked out or anything like that. All right, let's move on. We're all on Julia Stoliarenko, which I'm confident now, especially when I saw the black belt versus blue belt. Hell yeah. It's gonna go to the ground. Carolina, she might be okay with takedown defense, but she's not great. Let's move on. Right here. Here's the fight. Blake Builder versus Jung Young Lee, the Korean, coming in 10-1. Blake Builder's 8-1-1. Let's open up their tapologies, Dave. I don't care. You start with your boy Blake first. Dave met Blake on the streets in Vancouver. Oh, they bonded. They're buds. So, yep. Anyway, El Animal, Blake Builder. Oh, there it is. Look at Blake Builder.
That guy?
Look at your 15-year-old kid is bigger than Blake Builder. Your 15-year-old towers over Blake Builder.
I put my arm around this guy, and he was rock hard.
Dude, it was like his bodyguard.
It was putting my arm against a piece of granite.
That's it. I got Lee. Just from this picture, I got Lee. I got Lee.
Ran it.
Good God.
I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. That's not
Blake
fair.
looks like he's like telling you, don't take what's in my
This is,
pocket.
you know what?
sir.
This is right after he coming off a loss. He just lost. Now he's walking the streets
You guys are
after a
killing me.
loss. That's right. Blake
You
Builder
guys are
lost
killing
in
me.
Vancouver.
Stop flexing, Dave. I'm
Killing me.
jealous
I know.
already.
Look
Oh,
at
what?
how's
You
Dragon
want-
Camp,
what?
Dave? How's Dragon
Look at that.
Camp?
He's so happy to see you. I don't understand.
You got your jaw worked out like you're on cocaine or something. with
This guy was a douche, by the way. By the way, this guy was a douchebag. I'm not even going to say his name. I'm not going to say a goddamn thing. But this motherfucker was a douchebag.
Well, he posed for a picture with you.
Yeah.
Barely. It was hard work.
DC. I didn't know you got a picture of DC.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
Bros.
Good for you.
George St. Pierre.
All right. Regardless, this is my guy. This is my guy, right? Stay out of my Instagram.
Dave got Builder's pocket holding. You're all my pocket.
I got Lee.
Yeah, John Anik is
off
a
the
douche.
strength.
I don't like saying his name either. He's kind of a douchey.
Right. I won't share my DMs with Blake Builder.
All right.
I will share my
Enough of is this Blake's Instagram or yours?
Hey, by the way, do you see something familiar about the jackets we're wearing?
Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, is he wearing your jacket right there? Here, buddy, you can wear mine.
I'm just saying. Okay. Whatever.
It smells like me. You can sleep
All right,
with
let's get out of my Instagram. Hang on. Let me get on my Instagram. This is horrible.
it. All right,
Okay.
get out of there. Look at
All right.
I've
We
seen
gotta go
enough of
somewhere
Dana.
else. We gotta go somewhere else.
goofy.
All right. What are the odds for this fight?
What?
God damn it.
Blake
Yes.
Builder's a underdog. He's like plus 135.
Asshole.
Young Lee, the Korean Tiger, is minus 165. That's according to Tapology. I'm just looking at it right now. Young Lee
it's
is
Tapology.
the younger fighter, 10-1. I'm going to open up his resume. I know he's coming out of the road to. So all these guys, we don't know how good they really are. They could be, rickshaw pullers and shit. They could. Exactly. I'm not lying. You're right. But he's handling them in the right way. Look, he's got round one. Look at these are less than a minute for these guys. Punch 10 seconds, armbar 36 seconds, right hook 42 seconds. Really? Then the last guy, Yiza, split decision. Yiza. One named guy. Oh, he looks pretty cool. He looks cool. Anyway, I'm on the Korean, of course, but I know Dave's gonna pick his boyfriend. That's fine. And you're right. The Korean here is the Korean Dragon. He's unproven because we don't know the caliber of fighter that he's beat. That road to UFC. Like I said, they could all be rickshaw pullers, nobodies, but you look at the rest of the records and they're not like cans. They do it. They're not 0-0-0. We got a 19-9-3, 8-4, 7-0, 8-3, 22-3. You know what I mean? Look at 24-4. That guy right there, Yiza.
Yeah, this guy here who's lost really? Really? Uriah Faber's A1 Combat 14. What the hell?
Hey.
Really?
Let's look at Blake Builder's competition, bud. Let's look at his. Okay, lost to Kyle Nelson, the Canadian, who coincidentally is, I will mention, coincidentally training partner to Diana Belbita. Remember that when we get there.
Okay.
By the way, Shane Young.
Let's stop right here because I happened to be at this fight. I happened to watch it. I happened to talk to Blake afterwards. Blake got kneed in the nuts. It wasn't called. Second round. You can play it back and watch it. Kyle Nelson at home, Canadian favorite. 19,000 people cheering for the Canadian Kyle Nelson, who was getting up for this fight. Blake thought he was going to cruise through this one. I get it. He came in overconfident. He had his posse with him. It wasn't happening. this was a whole bunch of, you call it Swiss cheese. All the holes lined up, and Kyle Nelson happened to
I'll
win.
tell you
that
what,
fight.
Builder is blacker from the waist down. Guarantee that.
Definitely. Regardless, that
Coming
Kyle
from a
Nelson
Korean,
win
I know.
was a fluke loss. Fluke loss, and it was a decision which I think, honestly, judges might have been swayed by the home crowd. They were definitely swayed by the knee to the nuts that wasn't called, which lost Blake the second round. I'm just saying. That one here, guys, Cal Nelson won that one by fluke. So don't even look at that loss on there. And that's the Canadian guy.
Yeah. Like Simple Man said, I don't trust either guy either. But look, I'm max betting Builder. That's kind of nutty. But I take anyway. So it's up to you. Real fight picks.
All right,
you're the split decision guy. You're the judge.
If we're gonna judge the fighters off of side projects like Road to UFC, Tough, Contender Series, it goes Contender Series, Road to UFC, the Tough House. That's how I see it. And I watched a ton of tape on Jiang Yang Lee, and the motherfucker, he's such a good boxer. He's like a rock'em sock'em robots, but he's not going up against, you know what, that fight that Builder had against that Rafael Cavallo, that was an impressive victory because, I mean, Blake Builder's not really a striker. He's more of a grappler, wants to wrap around, get on your back. I don't think he's a striker. I think he's more comfortable with grappling. You got the total opposite in Lee. Lee is a big-time striker. He wants to rock'em sock'em robots, and I honestly feel like this is a good setup for Lee. This is a great setup for Lee. So, unfortunately, I hate to go against Dave's boyfriend, Blake.
But you know what? I will also say Lee is winning every part of the tail of the tape. He's younger, taller, more reach. Just throwing that out there as well.
Hey, Builder's only chance in this fight, his only chance, because they both have good cardio. And that was a really terrible loss against Kyle Nelson, by the way. But Builder's only chance is a sub, or I guess to win a decision because he grappled the whole time and was winning the grappling exchanges. Lee has some jiu-jitsu in his back pocket. Obviously, he has all those arm bars, but I feel like he's like a one-trick pony jiu-jitsu guy when Builder's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So that's what kind of scares me.
Ooh,
but if this fight can stay on the feet, which is what I'm betting on, I'm picking Lee. And it sucks that Dave's got to go with Builder because this is kind of like a parlay piece that I really like.
I hope Blake has Dave's picture on his Instagram. That would be phenomenal.
Come on now.
Just scroll down. Well, I will hand it to him. He's got what's that, 10th Planet? Good facility. He's got a lot of training pictures. Okay. I don't see any stupid promo,
It's all workout shit. And you know what scares me is that he hits that Bible every day. And that's what motivates him, keeps him clean, keeps him moving. I'm not crazy about hitting the Bible every day, but it works for him, and he is an impressive motherfucker.
Let's look up Zhang Yang Lee and watch Dave be racist and pick like 5 different ones that aren't him.
Wow. Okay, let me see Bobby Lee's.
What? Oh, you're going right there. There you go.
Is it Bobby Lee? Bobby Lee.
Huh?
They're all the same.
Hey, I respect the fact that he reads the Bible 100%.
Green Tiger right there, top one.
Bryce Mitchell brought that in the cage, man, and it didn't help him his last fight.
No, it did not help him in his last fight.
He literally takes it.
So we've got
Tiger. He's gonna get that tattoo after he wins his fight.
This is his first time with his big photo shoot.
This is his debut. He's excited.
Yeah, he's got photo shoots and first time against a veteran. Really? Oh, dude, you're gonna get your ass
You're
handed to
calling
you.
Blake Builder a veteran because he got 2 fights in the UFC. All of a sudden, he's a veteran.
Compared to this guy, yes, 100%. Oh look, this is how I stop. This is how I stop takedown. Elbow.
If Blake shoots a takedown, and doesn't get it, he's fucked.
Good elbows. Oh, look at that flying knee. Did you see that knee right in Blake's
Oh, look,
face?
right there. Oh, great
Right
takedown
there.
artist. Right
Ooh,
there.
big knee right to the face.
Okay,
Good thing that guy had head protection.
Look at that takedown.
Like, what? Oh, eat that knee right there. He got air with that thing.
I got
All right, Dave.
Come
Enough
on,
of
the
this.
guy was on the ground.
Boom!
already.
Look at that. Come on.
And by the way, that's an illegal knee.
Blake's screwed.
Oh, all in Blake Builder.
No, his legs were. He didn't have a knee on the ground. It was illegal.
Doesn't matter. What kind of takedown was that?
Let's
What was
go.
that?
All right, let's go.
He dove to the mat for him.
So you're on Blake. Me and Real Fight Picks are on Lee. Yep. A lot of easy. He's putting it in. I like it.
All right, t-shirt bet, Ranj.
Yeah, t-shirt bet. I'll write it
do it.
right now. T-shirt. Sweet. All right. Let's see their face-offs. We'll see how much bigger Lee is. There it is. Oh, I could already see him. I could already see how much
I don't
bigger
care.
he is.
I don't care.
You should.
Look at this. This guy is built like a rock.
Oh, look at the flowing locks of hair. He's built like an Adonis. I want to make a statue of Blake Builder.
Besides Brian Ortega, this is my
If you
number
win
2.
a t-shirt bet, I'm gonna find a Blake Builder t-shirt. Builder by DQ all day because of knee. The illegal knee. Oh, that's fantastic. All right.
I've given my reasons why I'm picking
But
both.
look at you can see the height, and I imagine there's probably got to be a reach, and he's like 5 years younger. But okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm not gonna talk you out of it. I'm gonna win a t-shirt. All right,
might be biased.
let's move on. Moving on. Next we have Temba Gorimbo, the guy that The Rock bought him a apartment or a house or something. Dwayne The Rock Johnson set him up because he was down at what's Kobe Covington's place in Miami where he trains. What's it called? I don't know, but I guess Kobe Covington was buying him food and stuff, like feeding him, and he was like, he comes from like the diamond mines of Africa. He's got like a real sad story, Temba Gorimbo. He's like, yeah, I almost died trying to get, I don't know, but he made it over here. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson said, oh, this guy, I have a soft spot in my heart for, I don't know, African fighters that I've never heard of, but I'm going to buy this guy a house so he'd stop living off Kobe Covington or something like that. Weird. But, he's a decent striker. Pete Rodriguez, unprofessional. This guy like missed weight by like 9 pounds before, I think. And he don't think he's not UFC caliber. I don't even Temba Gorimbo. I don't know if he is either. But yeah, these guys, they deserve to be on the prelims for sure. But
I think you know what, dude.
And look at the stupid haircut of Pete Rodriguez.
Anyway, the UFC has so many contracts, so many fighters on contracts that they got to make them fight. And I mean, Pete Rodriguez hasn't fought in over a year. Almost.
He's got that win over Mike Jackson.
And I mean, Mike Jackson, who was 1-0, and before that, his loss was over 2 years ago.
That's a respectable loss. Everybody loses Jack Della Maddalena.
I get it, but I mean, if not, he was in the Icon. So he came in on the Icon. He was fed to Jack, and then he was given a comeback win.
I think he was called up on short notice. That's why he was called up short notice to fight Maddalena.
Yeah, he was
like a week's notice.
A
so as soon as you don't get a 1-fight contract, you get like a 2 or 3 fight deal.
free, which is
for
it.
with the UFC. When you get called up for a short notice thing, you're already you get 2 or 3 fights.
Okay, when you get called up for a short notice, you know you're losing your first one. You know you're going to get handed a meal for your second one because you came in short notice. So your
Not
second
necessarily. Your second one, that's when you have to earn it. And
no,
he
your
did.
second one
by
they're going to
beating
hand you a fucking nobody.
Mike
And they
Jackson.
handed him Mike Jackson, who was 1-1. Yeah, okay.
Well, look at
Not
Temba.
in the-
Temba is sleeping on the couch over at what is it? Fuck, I'll find out. It's I just right here. MMA Masters. Thank you. Look, simple man. I can beat Mike Jackson. The Temba Garimbo.
He can.
Oh, AJ Fletcher though. That dude's a beast, right? Before that, he was in Fury. So his UFC debut was he got choked out by AJ Fletcher. That dude's like the Georgia from ATT, American Top Team Georgia.
That monster. And then turned around and given.
And then he turned around and beat old ass Takashi Sato, who's getting beat by everybody, who's from the real American Top Team. But yeah, see how he's from Kyalami, Johannesburg, South Africa. Yeah, he's got like a sad story about like blood diamonds and not Mike Mathetha, but like the real diamond shit going on in Africa where there's child slave labor and stuff. He went through a lot of adversity coming to America, found his way to MMA Masters. Colby Covington was feeding him and stuff, and then Rock bought him a house. So now he can dedicate more time to training, and which is good because they must have saw something, and he is an athlete, like natural. Look at him, natural athlete. Let's see the tail of the tape. He is definitely bigger, 6'1" to 5'9". His reach is 77 to 73, for sure bigger. Pete Rodriguez is a little bit younger, but Pete, like I said, Pete Rodriguez he missed weight by a lot. Let me find it. I think I heard he missed by like 9 pounds. I kind of remember that too. That is so unprofessional.
When?
What?
When did he miss by 9 pounds?
Natan Levy. He didn't come fight. Natan Levy, yeah. The canceled fight against Natan Levy, he missed weight. Yeah. And it was by like a ridiculous amount of weight. So anyway,
no.
I'm taking Temba Garimbo. I think Temba, and it's not Themba with a th, it's Temba. The H is silent. I'm taking Temba out of Zimbabwe. The answer. I think this is supposed to go his way anyway. It's like I think they're feeding him Pete Rodriguez. They want to give him a W. They want to give him a win for. They already fed him Takashi Sato, and they're like, well, you know what? I like this guy. So does The Rock. Let's feed him another victory. That's my take on this. Go ahead, either one of you guys.
So I think Pete Rodriguez is in the wrong weight class.
Look at the size difference.
I think he's in the wrong weight class. Just to start, he should be fighting as a lightweight. I don't know if he started his career. I didn't do a deep dive. I'm assuming like he probably couldn't make the weight for that. Isn't Levy a 155er? Wasn't that going to be a lightweight fight? Maybe that's why he moved up.
I'll check right now.
Just have to point out the African bare feet right here, real quick. Come on. The guy's wearing shoes. This guy's wearing motherfucking bare feet.
And he's still like a
Levy is a lightweight for sure. He is a lightweight.
I'm not being racist. Don't fucking fade me. I'm just saying, motherfucker is in bare feet. He's African, and he's going against a guy who is wearing shoes. And look at the height difference. Motherfucker.
And he's definitely, you're right. Real Fight Picks, you're right. He's supposed to be lightweight, but he couldn't make the weight. That's why he jumped up to welterweight.
Yeah,
and that's why he's going to get his ass handed to him.
And this is and then his one loss, or his one of his 2 losses, because he has losses in his amateur career, which is only like 4 years ago for Pete Rodriguez. He was subbed, rear naked choke, probably by a lightweight, and if not, just by some scrub. I think his last name Lyles. We never heard of him. And then this Garimba, everyone's saying he's trash, but I like his style. Like, I like his style if you can make it work, where he's kind of like all over you, like flies on shit, and that's just his style. That's going to work. I think this is a stylistic matchup nightmare for Rodriguez, a size nightmare for Rodriguez. I think you're right. I don't think he's not UFC caliber. Rodriguez is not UFC caliber, even if he was able to make lightweight. And what's he doing in the welterweight division? And The Rock bought this guy a house and the whole backstory. It's like they set it up. It's like the UFC, because Rock just became a chairman, or he's just on the board of TKO of the company. So it's good PR altogether. They're gonna keep being able to say that The Rock bought Themba a house on his next fight. I don't think they give a shit about Pete Rodriguez.
That's forever. Yeah.
I got Themba. That's easy. That was easy. I didn't get into much detail about their fighting stances and all that, but
I don't think Themba's gonna ever crack the top 15, but he's you know, he's a good speaking point because Rock bottom house.
Exactly. So
Dave, you taking the underdog again?
I'm come on now. Really? All right. In this one, minus 250, confident in the money line. Bookies as far as the fight go the distance. Yes, plus 350, no, minus 550. So we're looking at Themba within distance. Man. Submission, probably. So if you want to get that minus 250 to a plus 125, I'll go Themba by submission, but heavy money line parlay on this guy. Themba minus 250 on your money line parlay, kids.
No, yeah, I'm gonna just throw him in a parlay probably.
Yep, I agree.
All right, let's move on. You ready?
Let's see stats. No.
We're all on Themba. Ugh. Okay. Next, we have on short notice, mind you, Charles Johnson taking on the undefeated.
Just interject. Hang on 1 second.
All right, go ahead.
Themba takes on 3.7 versus 0. 3.7 versus 0. Mind you, the striking for Pete Rodriguez 10.37 versus 1.0, and 11.69 versus 1.79. So negative striking ratio for Pete Rodriguez. Themba has positive striking ratio, but the ground game is where this is going to be. And I feel sorry for Pete Rodriguez. You're going to get subbed in the second. Sorry, Ranj, all yours. My apologies.
All right. Moving up the card, we have on short notice Charles Johnson taking on the undefeated Azat Maksum. Azat comes in. His base is wrestling, and Charles Johnson's hole in his game is wrestling. So, I mean, there's not, and short notice. I think Charles Johnson just took this to get a paycheck, you know, just to show a show check, like, hey, I showed up. Here's some money. Because this is my most confident pick on the card. What the odds? Got to be ridiculous, probably. Oh, not bad. Was it, or what is that? 330? Let me pull it up. But yeah, Azat, he's still going to remain undefeated against Charles. It's just a bad matchup for him, for Charles Johnson, because his weakness is his wrestling, and that's the strength that Maksum has. So this is pretty much lock it in, guys. Lock it in. Just put it on. Attach it to any minus 230. That's not bad. Attach it to any parlay you want. What bothers me is, look, there's no gym mentioned for Azat Maksum. I know he's out of Kazakhstan, but he's got to be training somewhere. We might have to check out his Instagram if he has one. Whereas in Charles Johnson's Murcielago, Tiger Muay Thai, that's his primary. And he has a jiu-jitsu place called St. Charles MMA. But coming off 3 losses, Odie Osborne, Cody Durden, Rafael Esteban, it's not looking good for Charles Energy Johnson. You know, didn't he take on Mohamed Mokaev, and I was kind of surprised. He did a lot. He did. He lost to him, but unanimous decision. He's durable, this dude. Charles Johnson's a durable dude. He doesn't his losses. He doesn't get knocked out or submitted. He stays there. He stays in the fight. He's never been finished. Never been finished. And that's why I think Maxim is going to probably win by a decision. I don't think he's going to finish durable energy. Did it show any training pictures? What's that? The PI? Oh, look, Tiger Muay Thai. That thing said. So he's. I think he's also right there. That punching bag says Tiger Muay Thai on it. So I think even though it's unlisted on Tapology, I think he's at Tiger Muay Thai. Yeah, I like it. He's a hot prospect, and he was the first pick for MMA Jesus on the unranked contender contest. First pick of the entire show, the entire contest. First pick right there. Azat Maxim. What are you doing, Dave? What are you doing?
Representing the swag. I got the same hoodie as he does.
All right. Anybody else can throw some information on this? Let's see. Noah Allen. Charles Johnson has the worst takedown defense I've ever seen. Correct. And that's why that's why Maxim's gonna take him down and make this a
hang on. No. Charles Johnson takedown defense or takedown average 0.19, takedown accuracy 14%, takedown defense 62%. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna get taken down and fucking owned. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I like he's got a win over Charles Johnson. Got a win over Jimmy Flick. That's awesome. And Triple Z Zalgas Zumagulov by split. That was a robbery. That split decision. Zalgas Zumagulov has been robbed more than anybody, I think, except for Smiling Sam Alvey.
Yeah,
but yeah, it is close. I think Zumagulov's been robbed like 4 times. I think for real.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Fucking a lot.
I had Zumagulov in that fucking fight, and I'm glad that you really mentioned that. That will always piss me off.
I know,
Poor
right?
guy, just because he has like 5 wives and it's probably not marketable, the judges straight robbed this guy. I think that's what it is too, to be honest with you. I think you could market the shit out of that, but you know.
Well, you know what? Maybe. Let's see what Donald Trump does in the next primary, and we'll see if he might get the 5 wives law passed.
What?
Good job, Jomi Escoboza, as far as the BKFC tonight.
Dave, don't bring politics into an MMA discussion.
I'm not. I'm just saying. We could all use a couple wives.
And you know what? Tyson Nam, I was high on Tyson Nam for a few years back, and Azat made pretty good. I mean, split decision, but he did beat him. Tyson Nam. All right. Anyway, what do you guys got to say about this? Dave, you already said you're picking Azat. Real fight picks. What do you got to say?
Yeah, I gotta pick Azat. I watched a little bit of tape on him, not as much as I wanted to. He's undefeated. I feel like, obviously his career is on the upward trajectory.
What's with the tuft of hair too?
MMA Jesus.
Charles Johnson.
That was the first pick. I didn't notice that was the first pick, so I was trying to convince Dave to switch out Jeff Molina for this guy. So this is all, it's got to be for a reason. I mean, he must be some special prospect. And Johnson's on a 3 or 4 fight skid. This will be his 4th loss in a row. And plus, it should be like his 5th because he did lose that against Zalgas. And I just have a feeling that this kid is better than Zalgas. So I'm going to go ahead and go with my gut. I didn't watch as much tape as I'd like. But how can you go against the guy who's 17-0? How facing Charles Johnson?
And plus, Charles Johnson coming on short notice, where Azat had a full camp. He was supposed to fight, I think Nate Manis or something, right? Nate Manis pulled. Let me see. He was supposed. Nate Manis. Was it him? Yeah, Nate Manis.
Which would probably be a tougher fight.
Out. He withdrew. He withdrew out of cowardice. I'm making that part up. I don't know.
Yeah, a little
little
But
run to gym.
anyway, yeah, all over Azat Maxim.
Hey, you know what? And this week, I wouldn't be greedy because it's not like you get a nice parlay piece like this for minus 230. Also, who was it that was minus 250? Themba Garimbo. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
don't like what's his
I'm sorry.
name? Angelo from We Want Picks. He says, lesson learned, do not put your locks in every parlay. Like Mike Malott. That messed up a lot of people. Even though he won 13 minutes of that fight, he still lost at the end.
Hey, go back and watch the tape. If you want to go back one day and watch that when we were breaking it down that whatever week that was, when you and I, Dave, breaking it down, I said his only loss was to a featherweight, Hakeem Dawodu, and that bothered me. Malot's only loss was against a 145er, and you kind of seen that play out in the third round with fucking Magny.
Right.
That was crazy. Fucking Canada, man.
So what are the odds again? What's Azat? Minus what, Dave?
Hang on a second. Let's just
do something.
You just show. So we got slides,
30.
Slides and a cell phone versus shoes and a flag.
I know that's so cringy too, with the cell phone doing the selfie video.
Yeah. Slides in the cell phone
media for like Instagram or something.
Shaking everybody's hand, polite, respectful.
It's like he knows it's his last time there.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, you can almost read his eyes, and he's saying, "I'm just here for the paycheck, son." You can almost see
you're gonna win.
They're killer physiques, though. All right, so what's the odds, Dave?
Sorry. My bad. Hang on. Jesus Christ. You guys don't give me a chance to fucking like 6 beers ago, I'd be fine. All right. Minus 250 parlay piece.
Minus 250.
Charles
Johnson is back at plus what? Plus
200 for Charles Johnson.
Energy. I wanted him to beat Muhammad Mokiev so bad. I didn't bet it, but man, I was rooting for him. Anyway,
fight to go the distance. Yes, 220. No, plus 160. So bookies are looking for this fight to go to decision. As that by decision, plus 105.
It's gonna be like I said. Charles Johnson's never been finished, and this guy Maxim's a wrestler, so he's gonna win by control time wrestling. Yep. It's gonna be kind of boring.
Plus 105 is your plus money bet here, kids. As that by decision. As that money line.
Moving on. Next, we have the feature fight of the prelims. Molly Meatball McCann rematching Diana Belbita. These two women fought 4 years ago when Diana Belbita was just a young pup coming into the business. Molly McCann housed her. I think it was unanimous decision. We're going to pull that up. Pull it up. Molly McCann, Meatball. And where is it? It was a while ago. Look, Diana Belbita, 2019. And she beat her, unanimous decision over Diana Belbita. And she clearly, I think she was a minus 300 going into that, and she looked it by the end of that fight. However, Diana Belbita, 4 years, you do a lot. And Diana Belbita now, this is when she first fought, I think she was still in Romania. Now she's training, like I mentioned earlier, in Canada. Her main training partner is Kyle Nelson. Her coach is forgot his name, but he's like a UFC cut man. Like he fixes the cuts in between. It's not that big dude Tate. It's another one. And I think he only does like Canadian and Australian shows. He's not like a Vegas cut man. But I found out from Dogger Pass podcast, Cody Saftik, Diana Belbita, in her spare time, she's a cut person. She does cut. So her whole life, Diana Belbita, her whole life is combat sports. She only dates fighters, men. Okay. She, in her spare time, she's a cup man. Or you know what? Maybe it was Sure Dog. I don't know. One of those shows they were talking about her, like Diana Belbita's life. Like came from Romania, went to Canada, has a fantastic coach now, and she's been improving since that loss back in 2019 to Molly Meatball McCann. Molly, you want a little bit of information about her? She wrote a kid's book about being gay or something. That's a true story. I forgot what it's called. What, Dave? You're laughing, but you know it's true. I forgot what it's called, but it's just like, "Hi, Mom, I'm gay" or something. Like, how do you talk? I don't know. Something about like a little kid trying to tell their parents they're gay or something, which is cringy, weird, woke, whatever we want to say. But she was until recently. She was a hot because she had that spinning back elbow over Luana Carolina. Then she had another spinning elbow over Hannah Goldie. So, the spinning elbows, they were beautiful to watch. The one was right in London, of course. And is that her girlfriend? If it is, she's doing very well.
Wow.
But anyway,
jeez, sorry, I apologize.
Nothing cringy about that.
Yeah. Remember, she was very hyped up. Her and Patty Pimblett, they were like two peas in a pod. They were I think they both got like things with Pub Sports Radio, like some sort of financial agreement or some crap. Look, they're yeah. But then turns out it's just kind of fraudulent because Aaron Blanchfield wrecked her in round one, and then Julia, who we were speaking proudly of, but at the time, Julia Stoliarenko, they were calling her Stolia Stinko, came in as a huge, massive underdog and armbarred her round one right there. Beautiful. Good kick. Oh, look at that. I can't. That's on Molly's. Why would she post that? That's just why. She's doing so. Look, that's good. She's doing some grappling tournament stuff. So anyway, she is fan favorite. She's a lot of hype around her. Everybody loves her. She's gonna, she likes to drink, and she's a dude's lady. Like she's like another one of the guys, just hanging out, checking out chicks, and drinking and doing all that good stuff. But I'm telling you what, I got a funny feeling that at plus 200 and more, 200 and better, I think Diana Belbita is going to upset and shock the world. I think a lot of people are Molly because she did house her 4 years ago. Housed her, like embarrassed her, like she dominant unanimous decision, I think it was. But now Diana is a different Diana, and I like it. I like Diana Belbita. I'm going to check out her Instagram while Dave runs through stats.
Oh, no. Okay, you want to see what Diana Belbita's?
Diana Belbita. Yeah, let's check out hers.
So it was the craziest when we get to it. I just want to spoil it a little bit. It was the weirdest face-off ever. I have a theory behind why.
Oh yeah, Diana I saw that too. She was trying to shake hands, and Molly just cold shouldered her and just faced.
Well, she didn't even face off with her.
I know.
Molly came out.
There wasn't even a face-off. They're right. Look,
that's what's gonna happen tomorrow night.
But you know what? This is gonna stay. I think this is gonna stay standing because Diana. They're both like Diana Belbita. She's like a kickboxer as her strength. Molly might even wrestle. She might use wrestling. That's what she did the first time, the first fight. Oh, beautiful too. Diana Belbita is beautiful. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Beautiful girl. Oh, there's a little anime crap going on. What is that? Naruto or something?
It's bad luck.
Yeah.
On
She
the edge of
definitely
my
wins
seat.
the hot contest. There's her man.
Fucking nerd.
I know, right? Is that a t-shirt? Go up, Dave. Let's see that t-shirt. Is that a W? Oh,
Ooh. I'll wear that.
If Blake Builder wins that, expect to get that in the mail.
Order now.
Hey, it's nice.
Go back
It's
a second.
not
You
bad.
know, I saw something weird. Go back to her full. Go down a little bit.
When it comes to MMA, I'm
Does
a
that
feminist.
bra have a titty on it? What is? Oh no, never mind. It's like a heart. I thought it was like bra with a titty
Have
on
a
it.
hard nipple through the heart. That's pretty good. I mean, the placement of the hard nipple through the heart is pretty good.
You need to save that one, Dave. Save it.
All
Save
right.
it to you.
What are you guys thinking? You guys going to take Meatball?
No fucking
Okay. I got Meatball Molly McCann. Here's the thing: is she's only 33. If she was like 37, and Belbita, what's their 6 years difference, and Belbita was 31, I think that's when she can beat her. But I don't see why there's going to be much difference. You
Look,
showed it right here.
There was a handshake, and then it was like I'll shake your hand, and then not even
because Molly will fall in love. She didn't want to fall in love. That's my theory. She didn't want to look her in the eyes. Look at how pretty that Belbita is. Look at this. Watch what she even has a natural model right here. Look at this. Oh no, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going for one more second. Look at how she puts her hand on her hip. Watch this. Watch this pose.
Oh, that is very model-esque. You watched this face off a few times, didn't you?
I did.
That's pretty good. That's good.
Oh man.
Beautiful, long, straight,
highlight of my day.
Freshly brushed hair. I like that. A little frizzy. I like it.
Yeah, Molly wants to keep it all business. She was gonna fall in love if she looked in her eyes a little any longer.
Molly is the stronger of the two. I'll give her that. She's stronger, and she should as if she catches her with that elbow. But look, Belbita got a little bit of height on her, little height. But I think she probably has pillow hands, kind of like Louisiana.
Look at Sean Shelby's not even looking at Molly. He is not even caring about. Look at him.
Oh,
look
Sean Shelby's looking for a date. Sean Shelby's got a semi right there. He's got a semi wood. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Diana, what's going on?
I got Molly.
Everybody knows Molly's situation.
I can't believe you have Belbita.
I do. I'm staying. That's why I'm going to win Tapology again.
Real quick,
yeah.
Don't rub it in.
Huh? Yeah.
Height advantage to Belbita, reach advantage to Belbita, healthy advantage to Belbita. Strike land per minute 5.68 versus 6.59. Strike absorbed 4.90 versus 6.43. So even ratio for Deanna, but she's used to throwing punches and she's used to taking punches, which is good. Ground game, as far as I'm concerned, Molly McCann 1.65 takedown average versus 0.97. That's pretty close, believe it or not. Her takedown accuracy of 35% does not impress me whatsoever. I'll take Deanna Belbita's 69% takedown defense. So Molly McCann does not end up on top. Takedown accuracy for Belbita 62 versus 43. Once again, pretty close. Yeah, I'm on Belbita too, buddy.
Oh my God!
There you go. That a boy. Good for you. And then plus, look at minus 265 on Topology for Meatball. That's ridiculous. Come on,
Dave. I'll t-shirt bet you. I don't know where we're at. I don't know who owes who, but let's do a clean slate, and I will t-shirt bet you on this one if you got balls to take Belbita.
Ranj, that's yours, buddy.
Oh, okay. Hey, all right. Hey, you know what? I respect that. I'll leave it at that. I wanted a piece of Dave. Ranj's too lucky for me. I'm scared of Ranj right now. He's got that.
That's yours, homie. I've already got one t-shirt bet tonight.
I can't mess with Ranj. I feel like the universe will make Belbita win if I bet Ranj.
Don't fuck with Ranj, man. It's a bad idea.
Not tonight.
Bad idea.
All right, let's move on. Let's get into the main card. The curtain jerker for the main card. We've got the only Urbina brother that is in the UFC right now, Gilbert Urbina. He does have a brother named Hector that was in the UFC for like maybe 2 fights, maybe something like that. And he has a third brother. I forgot his name, but he never quite cut the mustard. He never quite made it to the UFC. But Gilbert is here. taking on Charles Radke. Now, Charles Radke, you guys might remember his last fight against who was it? Mike Mathetha, Blood Diamond, was it?
Mike Mathetha.
And do you remember his post-fight interview?
What did he, no.
Like when DC or whoever came with the mic after he won, he goes,
he called him
he goes, how you feel? He's like, I feel great. So fuck all you faggots in the crowd.
Oh
fuck
shit.
That's for real. I was like, when I remember watching that, I was like, what? What did he just say?
Yeah.
He literally said, fuck all you faggots in the crowd.
He took it back to 1992. That was cool in 1992.
Oh, it was cool when he did it. But the thing is, he's not an entertaining
Look at
fighter.
Dave. Look at Dave's shirt. Who is that? Brock Lesnar?
Oh, man. That's Sean Strickland.
Sean Strickland?
All day long.
Oh my God! What a fanboy!
I gotta support the swag. I gotta do it. Sean Strickland all day long. Here it is, guys. Buy this shirt. My kid bought me this shirt. This is awesome.
That's a nice shirt.
That's awesome.
I like it.
All right. Sorry.
It's Radke.
Yes, it was not a politically correct comment that he made.
It's not a good TV moment.
No.
For the UFC.
And
I like him though. That's probably why I'm going to pick him.
You should never have pink hair in BKUFC or BKFC. Oh man, pink hair is dying.
Ouch. I can barely see it, but it looks brutal. That way you can't tell he's bleeding. That's probably why I did that.
Pink hair is having a bad night. All right.
What happened, Ranj? Are you stuck?
I was looking at the Charles Radke post-fight speech. Yeah, he definitely says, fuck all you faggots up in the crowd, or something like funny. That. And there was DC that was asking him. That was awesome. Anyway, I'm taking Gilbert Urbina. I think like Charles Radke, he's kind of sucks. I mean, he did beat Blood Diamond, Mike Mathetha, whatever that guy's name is, but he did it such a shitty way. So he just pretty much held on to him, and there's a boring fight, and he did what he had to do to win by control time. But that's not going to work against Gilbert Urbina, because Gilbert Urbina does have a little bit of wrestling background, I do believe. And he grew up in a fighting family. All his brothers are mixed martial artists. The RGV bad boy. I don't know what RGV stands for. And look, affiliation BMF Ranch. That's not true. Cowboy, no. Donald Cerrone is not have. I don't know where we got to check out his Instagram, because he is definitely not at BMF Ranch. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing anymore. So, God, Diana Belbita is beautiful. But Gilbert Urbina is going to be my pick here. He's coming off that win over Orion Koski, but Orion Koski, once he got a full 3 minutes of cardio before anybody can beat him, so just let him tire himself out, and then you got it. He lost to Brian Battle in his UFC debut, and he lost to Trayshawn Gore in the Ultimate Fighter.
Gilbert.
Oh, love it. That's a second job right there. That's
Gilbert. What are you doing?
Had no clue. Good on you. I'm assuming that's gelato.
What?
I was RGV.
By the way, pink hair won. Pink hair that was fading earlier. Pink hair won.
Well, look at immigration should legal if they were hot and female. Charlie Radke, that's awesome. Charlie Radke is Charles Radke. Charlie, I've seen him spelled both ways. He is something else, this guy. But man, he sucks to watch and fights. But yeah, back to Gilbert Urbina. All right, enough with the weed picture.
I'm sorry, I can't get away from it.
I know that looks. What are you going to your closet, Dave?
Man, that's
anyway.
Stoner.
That was in my closet, and you know what? My closet's pretty good. I won't lie. My closet's decent. Like,
yeah, I know. Don't bring it out.
You should be embarrassed.
Here comes the show. Here's the weed show, guys. Here, let Dave brag about. First, we got to see all the pictures with him and Blake Builder and Dana. Now we got to watch all his weed.
Yeah.
Back to the
I mean,
fights.
how does a guy who
Back to the
smokes
fights.
like that
Sorry if I live
rub
like a
shoulders
rock
with
star. I
people like
apologize
Dana?
if my rock star life doesn't like
Can you
approve with your
move off the
fucking-
Gilbert Arena hugging the weed bags picture? Can we
It's
see
just
some
not
training or
fair, Dave.
something?
You do that
Thank
lazy
you.
stuff, and then you get to
All
hang
right.
out with
You guys are
stars.
killing me.
It's
I'm
BS.
sorry.
Scroll
I live
down.
like a rock star. I apologize.
Is that
Oh!
him with a joint in his mouth?
Duh.
I don't
No.
know. I kind of
No, that's not him with the joint in his mouth.
I mean, do you mean the guy holding 6 pounds? Probably.
look.
Jeez.
The guy
And
hold-
Modelo?
yeah, that guy. Oh,
got a
Modelo,
Modelo.
he's a drinker too. That's good. I like Gilbert Arena. I'm starting to, but to be fair, we're gonna have to check out Charlie Radke too, and we're gonna wonder if he's that guy. He's a character. We're gonna wonder what he's got going on his Instagram.
Mhm.
But definitely Modelo
Okay.
and
Who's this
Modelo and
dude?
Gelato.
Oh my God.
Who's
Gilbert's
that?
not
His dealer?
Who is that?
His plug.
I don't know, but he's a straw weight.
Okay, look at this
Buchanan,
smoke.
man, this guy surrounds
can't
himself
even-
with weed and alcohol.
Oh, man, now I kind of want to fade him.
That's whiskey. That was whiskey.
Look, is that this big 500-pound barber that was? Is this the barber shop at the PI or something? Remember we saw that is the same guy. UFC.
He's in a garage?
This is the barber shop at the Performance Institute because that big 500-pound barber there. He's not 500. I'm exaggerating, but that big boy barber. We saw him in a different. Saw him last time we broke down a video. He's cutting somebody.
Buchanan's.
Jimmy was it? Somebody he was cutting somebody's hair, and I was like, "Oh!" And Noah's like, "That's 500 pounds of hair cutting right there." This guy with the sandals on, the black
And that
socks,
whiskey-
that guy,
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
It's popular with Mexicans for some reason, but it's called Buchanan's. I don't know why, but it's very popular where I'm from. I think he
Oh,
might be
really?
from California too. Yeah, it's popular with Mexicans, like people who don't speak English. They love that, and they call it Buchanan's. It's Buchanan's. It's not even a Spanish word, but they call it Buchanan's.
That's awesome.
This is why this show is the best because nobody else does
Oh,
this shit.
This
Who else
might be
does
the
these
reason
deep
why
dives? Come on
I
now.
might
He's
switch my
smoking?
pick though. You know what's weird? I watched the face-offs, and it took him forever to
What's his
come
date?
out. You know why? He was probably getting high in the back. Took him
He's like
forever
Nate
to get
Diaz,
out onto the face-off. So Charlie Radke was standing there waiting. He actually went. He thought he's like, okay, he's not coming.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
went off stage, and then finally he's like, oh, there he is. Because
He's probably
Gilbert Arenas
smoking.
probably out back getting baked. If you watch, like this one who was this MMA junkie, I don't know if you're going to see the whole thing, but there was a huge lag in the one I watched. There's like Charlie Radke came out, was standing there for minutes, literally minutes, and then he started walking back, and then finally, oh yeah, see, then Gilbert came. Sorry, man, I was out back getting high.
All
right,
like you smell
Dave,
like weed, I can smell
can we look at Charlie Radke's Instagram, please? I just want to see what's going on with him. We obviously know Gilbert Urbina loves weed. That's loves weed, and he likes to drink Modelo. That's a given. We got that going on. There's Charlie Radke, Chuck Buffalo. Look at the double middle finger. He wants to be a heel. I think he wants to be the bad. Look at definitely. He wants to be the bad guy. I like that one that walk away knockout too. That was nice. Chuck Buffalo. Let's go back. Let's scroll down and see the full pictures. Oh, love the middle fingers. Loving the middle fingers. Fuck everybody.
All day long with the middle fingers.
Oh, there's a Chuck Buffalo shirt. You know what, Dave? If I win t-shirt bet, you find that shirt for me. You find that shirt right there for me.
No, I buy you such cool shit. Hey, look at what he's wearing, guys. Everybody. So Ranj, for some fucking reason, by fluke, won the Tapology. Was it last week? The week before? Whatever.
Yeah, I did get this beautiful shirt from Dave.
Anyways, and so I
full zip
purchased
hoodie.
Ranj, this fucking tight ass Venom UFC fucking hoodie.
Official. It's official too. Official
It's
UFC.
like a fucking
Venom.
real one.
And you know what he's gonna get? He's gonna get
and
Diana
motherfucker is gonna
Velveeta
fucking
shirt and
turn
a Chuck
around and
Buffalo
buy
shirt.
me this fucking bullshit. Are you
no, come on,
fucking
scroll down.
serious?
Let's see how many pictures of Chuck Buffalo are smoking weed. Probably 0, I'm gonna guess. None. Just giving a lot of middle fingers, that's all. Wow, he's Diesel though. Look at that. He's Diesel right there. He's freaking jacked.
God damn
It sounds like
I don't know, man. Now I'm starting to second think Gilbert Urbina just because the weed smoking. I'm not. I mean, I'm a proponent. I like weed smoking, but not, if you're fighting, I don't know. I think it might be a detriment unless you're Sean O'Malley. I think it's
Nate Diaz.
Yeah, and I'd
I'd rather see Gilbert Urbina lifting weights like that, like Chuck Buffalo, and giving middle fingers to everybody. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys got to convince me. I don't know. I'm on the fence, back on the fence. I was on Urbina, but now I don't know. I'm second thinking of it because all the weed.
Well, shit. You know what? I was on the fence, and you actually pushed me to pick Urbina. Now I don't know what to do because I had Radke. I have him. If Dave can verify this, if he goes to my Tapology, shows my picks, I have Radke right now. And now I don't know what to do because Gilbert Urbina, he fights the beginning of fights good. He has a lot of experience. He has the strength of schedule for sure.
Does he got weed smoke cardio? Does he got a weed smoker cardio? I wonder.
Does he fade? Because he does fade. He fades. Gilbert Urbina fades.
Can I finish?
Go ahead. I want you to. I'm on the fence still. I'm still on the fence. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dave.
Gilbert Urbina, strike land per minute, 6.33. Charles Radke, 2.33. Strike absorbed, 4.09 versus 2.93. Negative striking ratio for Charles. Healthy, positive striking ratio for Gilbert. Let's go to the ground. Takedown average, 3.96 versus 1. Takedown accuracy, 50 versus 16. This guy's not taking anybody down.
Yeah, I'm sticking
Takedown defense, 100%, but that was against fucking a nobody. So, I'm sorry. Gilbert Urbina, who has the better UFC experience, who has the higher volume striking by, it's not even close. Like, this motherfucker's going to get Charles Radke, you're going to get peppered by jabs, hooks, uppercuts, your knees, leg kicks.
Yeah.
You're about to get fucked the fuck up. I don't care whether Gilbert Urbina is smoking weed. I smoke weed. I think
Thank you for the stats. Because now I'm definitely on Urbina just because the stats there. Absolutely. I was already leaning that way anyway.
There's too much experience, and the quality of fighters for Urbina versus Charles is not even comparable. Not even comparable.
Metheta.
Thank you.
Charles has fought Mike Metheta. He has fought Ram Forrest in the CF.
Oh, if he fought Joe Pyfer would have destroyed him. Oh, that was a grappling match anyway. Yeah. If Joe Pyfer was to fight Charles Radke, it wouldn't even be a fight. Joe Pyfer would destroy round 1.
Yeah. I have no background experience for this motherfucker besides his win against Mike Metheta, who is honestly
Blood Diamond.
He is 3
and 3.
The
only reason he's in the UFC is because he's friends with Israel Adesanya. Yeah, that's it. So, that's how he got here.
Not impressive whatsoever. So
and his name, Blood Diamond. That name was kind of marketable.
Blood Diamond. So, what are you thinking? Real fight picks? You gonna stick with Radke?
No, Dave convinced me. I'm also on the side of Gilbert Urbina. Let me just say this one thing, and this is why actually I remembered why. Because if this is a close fight and this fight goes to decision, I think the UFC is wanting to be politically correct a little bit and I don't think they want to give the mic. And then the judges, I feel like they remember and they hold stuff like that against fighters, unless you're Sean Strickland. And actually, that's probably what got Sean Strickland messed up. But I feel like they will. I swear, I feel like this in my heart. If it's a close fight, they're gonna give it to Urbina because they don't want Radke to have the mic. I feel like that.
Because the whole I feel great, so fuck you faggots in the face. Fuck you faggot fans in the fans.
I don't think they want to see part 2 to that. I really don't.
And if everybody can give me 1 second here, Gilbert Urbina minus 200. Gilbert Urbina by TKO. Just bear with me for a second. Let's look back at his record. Koski, front kick, round 2. Trevino, decision. I get it. Before that, rear naked choke, ground and pound. This fight is not going the distance. Charles will not make 15 minutes here, kids. There is no way in hell. So your prop bets, TKO submission. I think it's the TKO option plus 250. That's just me. I don't think Charles even deserves the talent that Gilbert Urbina is going to be fucking inflicting on him. Hopefully Gilbert doesn't take him for granted. I'm hoping, but he's a professional, so I'm going to say he's not going to take him for advantage. But yeah,
unless he's high
all day long, man.
He might be.
The size,
yeah, he is high all day long.
The ground,
high, 24.
Doesn't matter.
He's high when he wakes up.
Yes.
High when he goes to sleep. Yep, just like real fight picks right now.
Next.
All right, moving up the card. Next we have Aliaskhab Khizriev. This guy's been missing for I don't know. He had a big lapse, right? He was gone for like years. But 14 undefeated, 14-0. He has a good wrestling base, but he's taking on Makhmud Muradov, who is not to be walked over because Makhmud Muradov also can wrestle and is decently well-rounded. He can strike as well. But here's the thing. MMA Guru said the reason Aliaskhab Khizriev was out for so long is because there was an injury. During that injury, he gained 80 pounds. He couldn't fight because he's too fat. I don't know if that's true or if he's joking or what, but he was gone for what was his last. Let's look at his last fights. How long ago was that? Said a year and 10 months, Dennis Tylulin. But before that one, 3 years. 3 years.
It's been a while.
Since Contender Series. So he had 3 years and 4 months. Then he fought Dennis Tylulin, who is not that good. You know what I mean? But the dude is doing it right. He's beating everybody fast, I think. I'm going to pull it.
Oh, yeah.
You got it up anyway. The Black Wolf.
2016, round 1. 2017, round 1. Unanimous.
But, all these canceled bouts, though, it's not like his fault, I don't think, all of them. So, yeah. But he's, round 1, unanimous. Round 1, unanimous. Round 1, getting it done the right way. Yep. But Makhmud Muradov, I mean,
ain't no joke.
Mach 26-8. He is not a joke at all. Let's check his stuff. Coming off a win over by Brian Barberena. He lost to Kyle Barelho, and I think that's because Barelho used grappling and jiu-jitsu and wrestling and won a decision by control time, if I remember correctly. And I think that's where his he lost to Gerald Meerschaert by rear naked choke.
The legend,
Gerald Meerschaert. He beat Dirty Sanchez, Andrew Sanchez, Dierte Sanchez by a flying knee and punches. That's fantastic. And that's when he was hot. Look at all the green from 2017 all the way through. Yeah, and some of them are pretty good. Alicio Di Chirico, that's a good win. He's not a pushover. That's what I'm trying to say. But really, Aliaskhab Khizriev, flawless. He should win this, and he made weight today, so it's not like he's not ready and he's not hurt. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kizriev to continue his streak, and this is another unranked contender pick for MMA Jesus. Dev the dude picked Alistair Kizriev as well on his picks. Makhmed Muradov. I'm not gonna put a lot of money on this. I'll put Kizriev in some parlays, but that's about it. I'm not gonna get crazy with it. Because Muradov, I don't know. I feel something weird about this fight. Go ahead. Either one of you.
So I threw on the highlights of Kizriev today, and something that he does is like he's it's so natural, his reaction. So when he has somebody hurt, and if you look at his tapology, if you look at his finishes, they're all different. Knockout, ground and pound, guillotine, rear naked choke. And that speaks to the way he fights. He's kind of like, he's gonna have that choke on you if he doesn't wait. You don't see him thinking about what he's gonna do. He just reacts, but it's the right decision. And that's kind of how Kyle Barallo fights. Even though Barallo is more of a grappler, he mixes it up really well. But Kizriev, he really mixes it up really well. He's not like Khabib, just trying to come take you down. He'll stand with you for a while, and he's got great takedowns. He showed that against Tululan. He took Tululan down, wrapped his legs up, made Tululan look terrible. And Tululan's not great, but he's not like Jimmy Flick. And Jimmy Flick won, so that's a bad example. But he's tough. He's tougher, and he made him look like a little baby. So it's hard to go against the undefeated guy. I hate to pick the undefeated guy just to pick him. I feel like it's lazy, but not in this case. I can't pick against him. I have to pick Kizriev to continue his undefeated streak, just like how you put it, Ranj.
Right. I wish see the canceled fights. I wish he fought Kyle Dawkins. That would have been a great fight. Kizriev versus Dawkins. That would have been good. I would have still take Kizriev, but that would have been a good fight. Okay, Dave, what do you got to say?
Hang on. Let me. I don't know if I can do this.
Simple Man saying Makhmed Muradov did gay porn. Is that true?
Way. I'm gonna have to fact check that. I'm gonna go on.
If you're gay, it doesn't matter if you're black or. What do you got going on here?
Kizriev versus
12 minutes. We can't watch the whole thing. You have to get to the good part.
I mean, Kizriev, and this is when he was fat. Like, look at the extra weight on him.
Well, he had to make weight, so he's got that Abraham Lincoln look. Abraham Lincoln was a wrestler and went like 101. He went for real. He had like 100 wins and 1 loss. Abraham Lincoln, and that's what Kizriev's going for with the no mustache but a beard look. Just like our boy Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, I looked it up. It's true. He does gay porn.
Wow.
You're gonna see a lot of this tomorrow night, kids. You're gonna see a lot of it.
You know who Dave's gonna take then? Muradov.
Okay.
Wow,
that is crazy.
If you go on Reddit,
who finds out?
Go on Reddit. It talks about it on Reddit.
Oh my goodness!
Like the comments. This guy says the porn
from,
shoot.
Uzbekistan. How do you even get into? I don't know. That's. Oh look, okay. Molina walks so Muradov to run.
Hey, his porn name is William Higgins.
Hey, watch this. Single leg takedown to the back control, to the neck, and it's over.
Fantastic.
Over.
Even though it's cheesy, so Dennis dominant. But yeah,
but
I'm all dominant. About it. I'm on Kizriev.
And this is when he was fat. This is a fat Kizriev, by the way.
All right, I'm on it. I was going that way anyway. I already had him picked. So you
Oh,
guys
man,
are
was the
also on
man.
the Kizriev side.
His gay porn name was Ahmed Vert, and he did it in Prague, and it was controversial, like for his background and stuff.
Yeah, I would
This
say
is-
so.
This is
Let's
the best
see.
shape he's looked in, guys. This is the
Damn, what a
best shape he's
tidbit. Simple
Right
man,
there.
keeping it
It's the
interesting.
first time he hasn't had a fucking
A pouch.
yeah, exactly. It's the first time in his career that I've seen him, and I'll show you fight history. Look at him, he's in shape. It's all over.
But yeah,
Oh.
he wants to shoot with them. That's crazy. I'm never gonna look at Muradov the same again.
Me neither. I'm sorry I'm biased with that, but really.
Well, it's soft. If it makes you feel better, it's soft core. So they're not
I'm
actually
surprised
like.
Dave didn't pick him for the unranked contest. Like
I'm comfortable
Jeff
with my
Molina.
body.
Oh, I'm picking Jeff Molina. He don't even fight anymore, but I'm gonna pick him.
I thought I didn't realize he was like out of it completely. I mean, he might be coming back.
I'm picking guys from ONE FC. I know they're not in the UFC, and this is a UFC contest, but you know what? I got a feeling these guys are gonna fuck Dave.
Jeff Molina was a fucking beauty. That was a beauty.
Oh, he was a beauty.
Like Dana White would ever have some controversial FBI investigated fight throwing, degenerate back in the UFC. That'll never happen. But
Lone
Dave's
Wolf, the Black Wolf Kizriev, the Lone Wolf. Who's that? Landon Quinones or something? Was that Landon Quinones? Was he the Black Wolf or the Lone Wolf? Who's the Lone Wolf? Somebody. I think it was
it's
Landon Quinones.
Jamie
actually.
Pickett. Jamie Pickett.
No, on this card, he's doing.
Oh.
Nick Alexander's doing a parlay with the Wolf parlay. Full moon is just gone. Wolf moon. So I'm going to do Wolf parlay. Lone Wolf. Yeah, Quinones and Kizriev, the Wolves. The Wolves. All right, let's move on. Next, we have a female fight between Vivian Araujo or Arroyo taking on Natalia Silva. This is an interesting fight because, I mean, Natalia Silva is the favorite, but I don't think it's justified because Vivian Araujo has fought some of the best girls in the world. And I think it should be a little bit of a tighter line. I think minus 360, is that the widest thing on the whole card? So far it is.
Yes.
And I think it might be the widest line on the card. So yeah, Natalia Silva, of course, she's running on like a 10-fight win streak and she is totally a different fighter than she was back when she did take her L. Let's see back. She took a loss to Marina Rodriguez back in 2017, and that was a unanimous decision. But since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
fight 14,
7, 8, 9, 10 wins, 10-fight win streak, and amongst them, Jasmine Jasudavicius, great win. Andrea Lee, good win. Victoria Leonardo, not that great. Teresa Bleda, not that great. But point is, she's on a streak, and I think she's only getting better. I think Natalia Silva is phenomenal. However, let's not get it all, lock it in because Vivian Araujo, 12-5, pull up her. She's kind of she's a pretty durable fighter as well. She lost to Amanda Ribas, Alexa Grasso, but those aren't horrible losses, and they, unanimous decision. She beat Jennifer Maya, Dimples. She also beat Andrea Lee. She lost to Caitlin Chukagian back in 21. That's when Caitlin was the blonde fighter. That was right after Valley Fights, I think, maybe. Oh. She beat Roxanne Modafferi. I know. Montana De La Rosa. So look at her just her resume. Jessica I, she lost to. She beat Alexis Davis. These are before that, nobody really.
Stop. We're in Pancrase.
Yeah, but still, my point is, Vivian Rojo is a tough girl, and this is not going to, the line should be tighter than it really is right now. I'm still taking the side of Natalia Silva. I can't bet her at minus 300 something, though. So, I don't know. You guys can talk about this. I have to run to the bathroom.
Okay, if you want, I can give you a little bit of stats to help you out. Natalia Silva, strikes landed per minute 5.20 versus 4.34. Advantage Silva. Vivian, strike absorbed 5.19 versus 2.23. Advantage Silva. Pretty healthy. Now, takedown average 1.83 versus 0.67 or versus 0.68. Easy win for Vivian here. Takedown accuracy, Vivian, takedown defense. Natalia does have a 90%, but that's not going to mean much against the fighters that she's fought here. Man. What do you
Pretty
think,
big age difference, huh?
What do you got?
I got, because of the age difference, I think there's like a 10-year age difference. I think just to point out the obvious.
It is, yeah, but it is women's fighting. Experience might.
Viviani, she's 37. You know,
Is she?
She's 37 years old.
She
Silva's
is.
26.
Wow, look at them.
Just to
Yeah,
start, I'm gonna go with
that's
that.
a big
I'm gonna go
factor
with
here.
that because they're pretty evenly matched, and also too, Vivian, she's not a real finisher. If you look, she has like 8 decisions in a row. Her last 8 fights, decision. Silva is a little bit more of a finisher. She's actually more dangerous, and I don't think she should be as wide. I mean, I don't think an MMA woman's fight, no disrespect to women, unless it's like, what's her name? Lioness. Unless it's her, Amanda Nunes versus like,
Valentina Shevchenko.
No, not her.
Oh,
But
that last loss hurt me.
I would never bet money on this because it's women's MMA. Viviana, she's a decisionator. She could maybe get a decision somehow, some miracle of a decision somehow. You never know. But I gotta go with Silva. Look at that, Nick Alexander by split right there. That's probably what it's gonna be.
Rojo's more butch. You know what? Let's check out their Instagrams. Let's see what's going on, Dave. Can we do that?
Ability.
Hey, Silva's a killer though. Don't let her little baby face fool you. She's fucking mean, and she's skillful.
Charlie Radke.
Want to be Kobe?
I know. I'm surprised he's not an MMA Masters.
That can't be her.
All right,
and
we got.
Vivian.
Oh, man, is that what was that? Go back to who is this?
We're gonna get to it.
That's not Vivian Rojo.
No, but
look at that. Is that?
She has 15 million followers.
Leggings
with the fucking check mark.
Flesh.
How do we not know her?
Wow. Just go into the Tapology page and hit the picture. The photo, the camera.
Oh, I got you. I got you. My bad. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Do things properly.
Up,
back
up. Yep, the camera
next to the Twitter. Next to Twitter.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I have this one? Is this what I should do, kids?
Click it.
Pump it.
All right, that's better.
There it is.
She's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yep, she is. Sure is. But you know what? The age is a big factor here. Yeah. Who's this? Who cares?
No, it's her
party. Concerts and shit.
It's her party.
Oh, yeah, and she definitely. I'm pretty sure she's lesbian too.
What?
Vivi's definitely lesbian. Yeah,
so?
That's her girl, right? That's her girl.
I don't know. Really?
Is she a fighter? Is her girl a fighter?
And she got big ass arms, huh?
No, probably
not.
Some guns. Come on now.
I think she is. I think she is dating a fighter. To be honest with you, Dave.
Really?
I do believe so. But anyway, Let's check out Natalia Silva.
Natalia Silva is really good.
That's it
She,
right there.
and you know this
She is
woman's
good.
MMA.
She's fantastic, and she looks so wholesome that with the smile and the hair. She doesn't look like there. She looks like a fighter, but the one she looks like I don't know, not a fighter, but she is. She's a kick-ass fighter.
She'll
She's
punish you.
just looks wholesome. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what's funny?
She got a little kid face still.
well,
This is
yeah.
the first model pick that I've seen, which is not really a model pick. Let's be
Right.
honest.
At least she's still in a cage, right?
Yeah, and she's not in a bikini. She's not flaunting herself. Oh, wait, here's one.
Yeah, still fight. She's fighting. She's still got fight gear on. So, there's one to dress.
This is the first picture without fight gear,
Yeah, and she got out to dinner. They eat too.
which is still respectful. Like it's not porn.
Right.
pic.
It's not. She's not a hoe.
Everything
Not
is
everything.
all about fighting. Oh, okay, we got a couple. All right, but that was like way.
No, but still, it's not like Luana Pinheiro getting
No.
sitting on
Exactly.
people's faces and shit.
No, this is actually that's cold.
It's respectable, though. The cold plunge. Heard that's dangerous.
Suck it up.
That's
Suck it up. Ah!
Hell.
Oh,
it shocks your
Rockstar.
whole system. Shocks your. You know, you can get cardiac arrest if you're not ready for
Rockstar.
that.
What a savage.
Rockstar. Breathe.
Oh, I like her.
breathe.
I like Silva.
Breathe.
I'm high on Silva.
Breathe. Oh, dude, she's so calm.
I just don't like the minus 360. That's just. I
could
just
never
wish
do
I could bet her. I wish I could put money on her.
Like a
Like,
Rahu. It's hard enough to pick a woman's fight, but if they're just gonna, you got to go with you got to not think sometimes. You got to go with the obvious stuff. And the age factor,
Are you smiling like this in an ice bath?
Yeah.
She's smiling.
She's a killer. That's why.
She is.
She'll probably finish her.
Yeah. Look, Noah says, I'll be honestly surprised if Vivi escapes round one. And I agree.
Nice.
All right, let's move on. Next, we have up the main card. We have Road Boy Randy Brown taking on another oldie but goodie, Muslim King of Kung Fu, Salikov. Randy Brown, big height and reach advantage, huge, and age, big tail of the tape advantage for Randy Brown. But Muslim Salikov is the king of Kung Fu. He's got over, I heard he's got like before MMA, he's got like a extensive Sambo record, like 60 wins or something phenomenal. I forget exactly what I heard, but he's been around. He knows his way around combat sports.
It starts in 2011 in the China regional scene.
Yeah, see what I mean? And he is a Russian master of sport. Like that's a accolade. It's difficult to become master of sport in Sambo, and I think that's what it was. It's in Sambo or something. But he's coming off a loss to the Nicholas Dalby. Before that, he did have a win against Andre Fialho, where he spinning back kick, fantastic, and he lost to Jingliang Li, the Leech, right? And before that, Francisco. He's got a very very good resume in history. Look at his picture. He looks like he's in Tapology picture. He looks like young whippersnapper. That's like 20 years old. Look, it's so old. It's in black and white. It's before they had color photography. That's how old that shit is. But let's see. He's been fighting people with good names since first. Oh man, he's
been fighting UFC
so far. Okay, let's go from there then.
His first UFC fight.
UFC Alex Garcia, he lost his debut, but then he came and went on a little tear. Ricky Rainey, Nordine Taleb, Loriana Starpoli, Eliza Zaleski. Yeah, he's got some good wins here. But man, Randy Brown's got so much advantage, height, reach, age. And Randy Brown is a technical striker where he can just outstrike, like volume point strike him. So, like Salakov's real only path to victory is if he catches him with something crazy like a spinning back fist or something. Just he has to catch him with a knockout shot, because that's how Salakov fights too. He's like very plotting. He like looks for the perfect opening and then takes it. But every strike he does throw, even though the volume's not heavy, the punches are heavy. He throws with every punch he throws is with intent, like he wants to knock you out.
Look at the history of the background for Randall Brown. I mean, Randall Brown's fought Wellington Turman.
Randy, it's not Randall.
Whatever.
Randy Brown.
Sorry.
Yeah, Wellington Turman, who back knee. I'm not a big fan of him.
Doesn't matter. He still beat him. He lost to Jack. He lost to Jack DeMelin, which is a decent loss.
Yeah.
You get it.
But I like this next streak of green.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, Chaos Williams, Jared Gooden, Alex Cowboy Oliveira.
He lost to Vincent Luque, which is not a bad loss either.
Right. Then before they got Worley Alves and Bam Bam Barberena.
I know. He's been in the UFC for so fucking
right.
long.
He's got, I think, more UFC fights than Salakov, right?
Like,
oh, look, they both came to the UFC.
Nico Price
came to the UFC a year before.
Dude, this motherfucker is legit. He's not fake. He's legit been the scene for a long time.
Yeah, I'm confidently on Randy Brown. Confidently.
I gotta see the face off. I'm gonna go with the taller guy.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna pick. I'm keeping it simple tonight, fellas. I'm sorry.
No. If Muslim Salakov gets to take this to the ground, take down.
Thank you, Nick Alexander. I was in the world. I think I was number 9 or something. I don't know. It was crazy though. I don't think anybody, maybe like one person, had a perfect card last time. But thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. All right, you want to do some stats and then the face-offs or what?
Muslim Salakov, only path to victory, takedown average. Old man has to take down this guy. And then unfortunately, Randy Brown has 74% takedown defense, and Muslim only has 40% takedown accuracy. This is just not going to happen on the feet. Randy Brown's going to dial him up. He just has the range. He has the height. He has the advantage, the volume, and Muslim's going to have to take him down. He's an old man. The first thing you lose when you get old is your speed. And this is going to be a problem. Watch the face-offs real quick, just to show you how the size advantage. You want to see size advantage? Here you go. Coming up.
Tapology. Tapology.
Black and white photos.
Oh, the glasses? I even like the glasses. Wow.
I do like the glasses.
Is
very
this like
look, it's just, oh my goodness. I don't think Salakov can see that far, that high up. He can't even look at. Oh man, it's going to be a dominance. It's going to be dominance for Randy Brown.
I feel like he's going to spin kick him in the groin.
He's not like a skinny twiggy tall. He's filled out tall. But Salakov is a fight. Salakov can. If he nails him with a spinning back fist or something, who knows? How's durability on Randy Brown? Let's see. He got submitted by Madalena. You keep it there. I'm going to look right now. I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you his losses. See if he's been knocked out. Let's see. Vincente Luque, knees and punches, round 2. So there was one. Nico Price, hammer fist from bottom position. round 2. That we're going 2018 now. Bilal Muhammad, 2017. That was decision though. So I mean, he's been fairly durable. He only been knocked out he's been submitted, but he's only knocked out twice in his career. Once from Nico Price and once from Vincente Luque. So yeah, I'm still all over Randy Brown for real. Real fight picks.
Man, let's not make it difficult here. I mean, how old is 39 years old?
Yeah,
Come on now.
33.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's it's not, advisable to do certain things like have a family, fight when you're 39 years old.
Huh?
Who won that
so
fight?
Randy
this
Brown
is
won
my
that
Oh, all
by
right.
unanimous decision. That was a poor fight to
okay,
pick.
which is
Randy
point
Brown
being,
spent too much time.
this is the fight you're gonna watch tomorrow night.
All
And
right.
by the way, how many YouTube fucking people can bring up? All right, never mind.
Whatever, Dave. Co-main event.
We rock.
Renato Moicano is taking on the Iron Jaw, chiseled chin, chiseled jaw of Drew
Mhm.
Dober. Oh,
Special.
but it's not. You know what? He is lost. Didn't he he recently got tagged, right? Drew Dober. What's that red? Didn't he recently get
Frivola
yeah.
looks like.
So I mean, here's the deal though. Drew Dober, he will take one to give one, and it's his durability is what's made him successful in the fight game. But steamroller Frivola, right hook. I mean, on that chiseled chin. But the thing is, Renato Moicano, he can strike, but he's even better at BJJ. And I think this is, and look at his wins: rear naked choke, rear naked choke, rear naked choke. And I foresee that doing this. I foresee Renato Moicano doing the same thing Drew Dober. I think it's going to eventually find its way to the ground. Moicano's going to take his back and rear naked choke the shit out of Drew Dober. And it doesn't matter how hard your chin is, you can't breathe, you're going to tap. So I'm picking Moicano by submission. I think it's a pretty fair play. He's an American Top Team. Drew Dober's at who knows what gym. It looks probably Denver, Colorado. So it's probably like Elevation, or what's the other one over there in Denver? I don't know, but he's yeah. That's why Drew Dober's cardio is on point. He doesn't tire. He doesn't tire at all. But Moicano is going to submit him. And like I said, doesn't matter how good your cardio is, how strong how much of a punch you can take. If your airway is cut on your neck from a rear naked choke, you're going to tap. That's a tap or pass out. Yeah. Nap. Tap or nap. Tap or nap.
And Moicano
just like Noah Allen said, Moicano is going to sub Dober.
Yeah.
That's right. And I did on Tapology. I picked first round. I think it's before he gets slippery. That's what I think.
Brad Riddell was in first round. Hernandez was a choke in second round. Hibbert was a choke in the second round. Demir was a choke in the first round. Cub Swanson was a choke in the first round. You got to go choke first or second. Probably Drew Dober. Come on. Drew Dober, when do you lose choke fights? Hang on a second. Arm triangle choke from half guard in round 3 from Islam Makhachev.
Islam Makhachev, though.
That's a good one. If not, armbar by Beneil Dariush. Holy shit, man. He's losing the good guys by submission. Yeah. Like really good guys.
There, and he's got some good victories there, too, I see.
Oliver
Bobby Green.
Choke in round 2. That was the beginning of his career.
But look how he's losing. Chokes. And that's how Moicano's going to choke him.
Or ground strikes or decision. So Moicano I mean, definitely by submission would be the way to go. Let me throw up some stats real quick before we bring up the face-offs. Where are we? Right here. All right, strikes landed per minute. Renato, 4.75 versus 4.58. Pretty even. 4.07 versus 4.46. Little advantage to Renato on that one. Oh, takedown average, 1.66 versus 0.68. Takedown accuracy for Drew Dober is at 17. That's fucking brutal. Takedown defense, 46 and 56. Oh my God, Drew, you're getting fucked up on the ground. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's over. Drew Dober is not going to win this fight tonight.
Real fight picks.
You know, man, I like Mukano. I like his fucking show. Think he's super funny. I think he's got the size advantage. Obviously, he has the better jiu-jitsu. But I was trying to see if it's any better for Drew Dober. One thing I don't like about Mukano is he's kind of got a glass jaw. He's been knocked out 3 times. He got knocked out by Jose Aldo 4 years ago when Aldo was on the the downslide. He got knocked out by somebody else, Rafael Fiziev, round 1.
Yeah, Fiziev's a beast though.
I'm gonna go with
Korean
Dober,
Zombie
guys.
knocked him out. Chan Sung Jung, the Korean Zombie, knocked him out. You're right.
I picked Dober in our Tapology League. I went back to see who I decided a while ago when I was thinking clear, sober mind, and I had Dober round 1 KO. I want to say he's more well-rounded.
But I'm gonna go with the sub from Moicano. But still, that is a possibility. I mean, now that you mentioned that and looking, and it's happened. It's happened. He's been knocked out.
It's gonna be one or the other.
But
And
I
why
think
is that? Does he panic?
Better that Moicano subs.
But Dober's got a bunch of losses, right? Dober has a shit ton of losses, right? I think so.
Yeah, double digit losses. 12 of them.
What a tough fight. Tapology is 50-50.
And look at the size right here. Look at the size. Dober's got that killer smile, but this isn't modeling. It's fighting.
Let's see. Dober's been knocked out twice, but Moicano's never knocked anybody out, I want to say.
When this goes down to the ground, Drew Dober is going to get dominated.
He's going to get submitted for sure. All right. Let's move on to the main event. Probably most difficult fight to pick on this entire card, I think. Because we have Roman Dolidze, the Georgian underdog. I think he's slight underdog, right? Plus what? Plus 110 or something like that.
Plus 140 on Tapology. If you want to go to Bet365, we are at
140, huh?
Same thing. Plus 140 minus 170.
Plus 140 minus 165 for Nasruddin Imavov, the Russian sniper out of France, out of the what's the guy MMA Factory? What's his name? His name is
Francis's guy.
The Fernand Lopez. He's a fantastic coach, Fernand Lopez. Same gym as Cyril Gahn and the great Alan Badeau. Same gym as them. For Nasruddin Imavov.
Yeah.
Roman Dolidze, I don't. There's no gym mentioned. That's what's always puzzling to me. Like when they have nothing mentioned, you have to check out his Instagram just to find out where the hell he's training. Come on, Tapology. You got money. Figure it out. Man, Natalia Silva. Beautiful. Beautiful. I was training in JP Bay's bedroom. Right there, he's laughing at it. Any clues, anything on the wall or the bags? There's a sign on the wall, but you can't read it. I have no idea. Anyway, what I think is going to come to play here in this fight. This is a 5-round fight, and I think it's going to come down to cardio. because these guys are pretty well matched in all areas. Like this is a pretty good. This is a good matchup right here. They both. Dave's going to read the stats, but I think they're both pretty tight with the stats. I think he's going to say it's a wash. It's a wash. But the Georgian, he has wrestling in his back pocket. But you know what? Nasruddin Imavov, before he went to
his
France,
fucking head. That's with his neck.
and hugging a medicine ball.
Fucking crazy. Poor JP buys.
I know. There's nothing he can even do. JP Bays is like bantamweight, and what's gonna do against Roman Dolidze? Like, you fucked my girl. Okay, I guess it's Extreme Couture. Extreme Couture. You know what? That's funny because that's where JP Bays is. That's where JP Bays is at Extreme Couture.
That's ridiculous. That's probably where he met.
How old is that?
Cheyenne.
21 weeks. It was the last comment. 20. So I don't know, but that's funny. JP Bays is out of that gym too. Remember, we're joking about the JP Bays in the corner shadow boxing because nobody wants to train with him. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, he's right. I'm going to take the underdog here. It's kind of like a dog or pass situation for me. But yeah, I'm on Roman Dolidze as well. I do like Nasruddin Imavov. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan. I like him, but it's just I've seen fights where he did peter out like third round, and he was like not in the fight anymore. And it was a fight he lost too. Let's see. It was not the Sean Strickland one. It was before that. I'm gonna pull it up. And the Sean Strickland one, that was kind of weird too, because he was very flat-footed and he had poor movements. I don't know. It just was off.
Oh,
maybe
my God.
Phil Hawes, maybe the Phil Hawes fight. There's one of these losses where I'm like, because I had picked him. I think it was Phil Hawes. And the round 3, he just did not have that, like, I need to win this round to win the fight. He didn't have that. He didn't show that. He showed quit. He didn't show perseverance. He showed quit. And that's why I'm I'm not confident, but I'm going to have to go with the plus money, Roman Dolidze. Aljo mentioned it in his analysis. Aljo mentioned it in his analysis. Like I said, training JP Bay's bedroom. All right. What are you guys thinking on this fight? I don't know. It's a tough one to pick, but plus money. Got to stick with the plus money, in my opinion.
I'll go real quick.
Go for it. While you go over stats, I'll give my breakdown. So Dolidze, or do you want to? No, wait. Go ahead. You might read the stats.
That's when you give your breakdown.
I thought you said you were gonna pull them up. No,
I can't go over stats. Like you go over. Okay, you do your breakdown when I do the face-offs. All right.
That's right.
Hang on.
That's what I meant.
Just chill the fuck out.
Sorry.
All right. I'll go over stats, and then I will give my prediction, and then you will give your prediction while I put the UFC fight breakdown. Okay. Anyways. All right.
Sorry about that.
Average fight time 9.50 versus 13.55. Advantage Dolidze on this one. Height a wash 6'2", 6'3", whatever. Reach wash, whatever. Experience goes to Dolidze. He is 7 years older and only has 2 losses. Come on now, give the guy a little bit of credit. Strikes landed per minute 3.02 versus 4.55. Okay, advantages Imanov on the volume. Strike absorbed 3.01, so even ratio for Roman. 3.76, slightly positive ratio for Imanov, but that doesn't impress me. Takedown average 1.72 versus 1.09. Advantage on the ground, Dolidze. Takedown accuracy 50-31. Advantage Dolidze. Takedown defense 33 versus 72. I don't give a fuck because if Dolidze takes him down, Imanov is not going to. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Submission average 1.7, 1.7. That's pretty much even. But the reason, having seen the fight history, Vittori, Hermanson, Haas, Dackhouse, Strapoli, these are all ground guys. Curtis on the feet. Strickland on the feet. Buckley on the feet. Shabazian on the ground. Henrich 50-50. Imanov hasn't fought the quality of fighters that Delice has on the ground. And I think the stats pretty much show that if Delice gets this to the ground, I think he's got this in a decision. I really do. Okay.
That's where I'm leaning.
Now you're up. Here's the face-offs.
Okay, so the only negative, I'll just go with the obvious, like right off the bat, is Delice's age. I got this perspective from Johnny K. Picks. I just want to give my, do credit where credit is due. He mentioned that, pointed that out for me. But when you see him do the thing with the head and the medicine ball, at 35, there's a lot of 35-year-olds that's their prime. It really is. 35,
especially at middleweight. Age is more of a factor when you're talking like flyweight, bantamweight, where you need the speed. Middleweight speed is not as much. I mean, you lose speed, but you can replace with strength.
And Nasruddin, I seen that Sean Strickland fight, and Sean Strickland came on short notice. He came on short notice, and I'll never forget that because I had Nasruddin Imanov. I had him, and if he would have won, I would have won 18 grand. But he lost, and Sean Strickland won. And Roman Dolidze and Sean Strickland are two different fighters. But Dolidze, his striking is not that bad. He has finishes, all kinds of finishes. He has ground and pound. He has a hook, left hook, or right hook. It was a hook finish. I think it was left hook. And he has that grappling, that ADCC champion or whatever he was, and amazing superior grappling. He has two heel hooks on his record. And Nasruddin has submissions on his record, but I don't think he's as good as grappler as Dolidze. But I'll never forget what it looked like when Dolidze touched Kyle Dawkins' chin. Oh my God, he changed that fight with his punch. And that's because he can do that shit with the medicine ball. I knew he had super freak strength. And just watching that on Instagram right now just confirmed his fucking, what do you call that? What kind of strength do you call that? Like, I don't want to say the word because it's not politically correct. So I'm not going to say the word of what kind of strength that he has. But Dolidze is freaking scary. And Imanov, I feel like he's more of a technical striker. He's powerful too. I'm pretty sure he has power. He's knocked people out before. But I feel like the stronger one is Dolidze. And I feel like he's the bigger, the more dangerous fighter in there. I think he can end it. And we as the viewer, we're going to miss what happens. We're going to miss it because he's going to have some kind of toe. He's going to take his fucking toe or he's going to, hit him on the chin. I got Dolidze. If in a street fight, I pick Dolidze, so hopefully he can translate that into the cage.
Can we see the Nasruddin Instagram? Oh, this was Chris Curtis.
Okay, I
heard Nasruddin Imavov took him down too in this fight too. He did, and Chris Curtis hard to take down.
The much shorter fighter is just fucking. And this was the clash of heads, right?
He can't do nothing.
I don't see
body triangle. That's pretty impressive.
Chris
Dolidze would have finished him right there.
No fucking ground.
Let's see the Instagram.
And still got up. Okay, sorry.
Imavov.
If Dolidze loses,
who do you want to see?
I want to see Chris Curtis and Dolidze fight.
That was a draw, I think. All right.
Yes, it was.
Clash of heads.
No contest.
No contest, clash of heads.
Well, there's that Orojo Viviani.
With her 15 million.
And her flesh-colored leggings. Beautiful.
She's doing good. We're running with some strangers on the street. We're medicine ball.
Ooh. Clapping push-ups. Speaking French.
J'aime pas le français.
Man, I don't
pense
know.
pas que le français va gagner. Non, je pense pas. Nasruddin Imanov, il va pas gagner demain. Il n'y a pas de chance.
Those aren't even real words, Dave.
Like, if this is ever French, Je pensais.
The matching
Ça, c'est-
tracksuits. That's awesome.
Oh, dégoûtant. C'est
Ugh.
dégoûtant. Honnêtement, non, pas de chance.
All right. So I don't know.
Jamais.
What are you guys thinking? I already said I'm taking Delidze at slight edge on Delidze. Not confident, but he's my pick. What are you guys gonna do?
Delidze with his inbred strength, they can lift a car.
Yep.
Strength.
And Dave, you?
Delidze.
Oh, all on Delidze. Plus money. Consensus. Plus money consensus.
I'm going Delidze within distance.
Simple Man's all over Imavov. A lot of people are, though. That's why he's a favorite, too. And there's that age thing, but you know what? I don't know. Like I said in the beginning, I think it's going to come down to who's got the better cardio in rounds 4 and 5, 3, 4, and 5. And I've seen Nasruddin Imavov fade hard. I want to say it was that Phil Hawes fight. I was like, come on, dude. Because I had money on. Did he win that one? No, he lost to Phil Hawes. That's right. I had money, and I was like, come on, dude. Come on. You got more. He didn't. Anyway.
I know you guys don't like the bet boosts, but Roman Delidze versus Nascimento, Delidze over 2.5 rounds plus 350.
Rocket. I'd throw $20 on
all day long plus 350. Over 2.5 rounds with Delidze winning? Damn, I like it.
Okay, we have to come up with our 3-leg parlay. So first 2 fights were different, so we don't got to worry about those. We're not going to do a girl fight, even though we all love Stolyarenko. That is, I would put her in, but let's stay away from girl fights. We're split on the Blake Builder. Well, Dave's taking Builder. We're taking Lee. Split on Dave. Dave, are you taking Pete Rodriguez? You crazy, buddy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No? Well, I don't know why I wrote your name by him.
I'm taking Temba all day long.
Okay. We're all in agreement, Timba, but he's minus 250. So we're all taking Maxim. He's minus 250. So we're split on the Molly McKim. Me and Dave are taking big plus money on Diana Belbita. Okay, Gilbert Urbina. We're all on his side. He's minus 200. That's a maybe. Kizriev, minus 141 against Gay Muradov.
All right. I'll go.
That blows my mind a little bit still. I'm still a little shocked
it's
with
only
the whole gay porn thing with that.
Only softcore.
What does that mean? Just kissing?
It's a simulation. You know what I mean? It's true
they don't
talent.
show penetration?
It's actual acting.
Oh,
that's what it is.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. But still, I'm still on Kizriev.
All right.
I hope Kizriev. I don't know. Hope Kizriev puts him in hardcore porn.
Anyway,
and he's a minus 141. I've written down. So that's. I think we should circle that one. I think that would make our
minus 150.
Minus 150.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's playable. All right, Kizriev. Then we're all on Silva, but she's the widest line on the card. Then we're all on Randy Brown, minus 280. We're all on Moicano. He's minus 180.
No,
I think
I'm on Dober. I got Dober round 1.
Oh,
sorry.
You have Dober.
Yeah, you'll thank me later, Ranj. I'm telling you guys.
Okay. I'll stay away from it. But we are all on Delidze, correct?
We are all on Delidze.
At plus
Not
140.
confident, but I'll bet it. So we have Delidze, Kizriev. We got to pick one more. How about Urbina?
I'm gonna okay, guys. I'm gonna suggest Kiriev, Maxim, and Garimbo. Are we all in agreement with those 3?
Who'd you say?
Temba Garimbo, Azat Maxim.
Would you rather? Can I ask you, who do you feel more confidence in, Maxim or Randy Brown? I mean, it's really going to be pennies. The difference is going to be pennies.
They're all they're like minus 250s and minus 280. How
That's
we
why
do?
you put him in a parlay.
Let's make some money on this, huh? How we do? Kizriev,
What do you got?
Dolidze, and Urbina.
Kizriev, Dolidze. So Kizriev is minus 150. Dolidze is plus 140. And who else?
Gilbert Urbina.
I kind of like Thimba though. I mean, because Urbina, I can feel Dave because I've done this podcast with you guys a few times, and I know he's not speaking up right now, but I feel like he's not sure about Urbina. Am I right, Dave, or am I wrong?
No, it's happening.
You want Urbina? Let's do it.
Let's do it. There you go. That's it. Good.
My way of doing that is I don't have Urbina on any fucking DraftKings slate. I'm gonna put him now.
All right. Chat. There's 10 of you in here. You guys are going to cash out if you listen to me for the next 3 minutes. Landon Quiones over Markel Medeiros. Plus money.
I'm not doing that. I'm going the other way with that.
Blake Builder over Lee.
That's another one. I'm going the other way. All right. What do we say now?
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah.
And then last is Roman Dolidze. All plus money. There's your parlay.
Oh, you're doing that stupid 5 underdogs or whatever thing.
That's three underdogs that I'm confident about.
Yeah, chat. Go ahead and do that if you want to throw money away. Gilbert Urbina, Roman Dolidze, and who was our last one? Oh, Kizriev. Yeah, this will get you plus 538. I like it. Plus 538. I'm going to copy paste, put it on the stream. Copy. Okay. I vote for Rick for president before I pick him to beat Pothead Urbina. Awesome. It's up. Get rid of the whole martial arts game.
Yeah, Urbina's got that. All right, who we got? What's the parlay? Final parlay?
I'm gonna post it. Oh, it's Urbina, Dolidze, and Kizriev.
Okay.
And it's a 3-leg parlay.
Dolidze, Urbina, and Kizriev plus 500.
Mine was plus 588 and Bet Online.
Well done. Go Bet Online. Keep it simple. Silva and Brown. Minus 143. Simple man. You're going to have to realize we're going to need some better odds than minus 143.
Right. So there it is. 3-leg parlay. Gilbert Urbina's minus 202. Rome Dolidze's plus money. And Kizriev minus 141. That is there is a more confident parlay, but they're all chalky. We could have did the one with Temba and Randy Brown and Azat Maxim, which is almost a lock, but minus 250, 250, and 2. What is that, Dave? Did you already run it through? What is it? Plus 150? Something stupid?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Quinones is bringing it to half pressed on short notice, going toe to toe with him. I know that I'm nervous about that one. I'm not locking a lot into that Landon Quinones, Markel Medeiros, but my pick on Tapology is Medeiros. I think I got Medeiros in like 1 3-leg parlay or something.
I'm just gonna share this real quick. Hang on a second, because you guys need to fucking. This. Hell is it? All right, here we go. Okay, Landon plus 110, Blake Builder plus 130, and Roman Delice plus 140. Plus 1059.
Wow, that's a good one. But
Come on, that could very much happen.
I think it's gonna lose. Except for Delize. I think your first 2 picks are gonna. All right, I'll top that. We'll take how about we'll do a Diana Belbita, Pete Rodriguez, and Muslim Salikov. What'll that get you, Dave? Plus 2,000? Who the fuck cares if they're not all gonna win? Doesn't matter.
I got Blake is an easy call. Landon is an easy call. You see those knees. Those knees are easy. Blake's got the ground game and the stand-up.
Okay.
Delice is your only coin toss. Honestly, in this fucking 3-leg parlay, Delice is the only coin toss, which I'm not sure about.
All right. We have a t-shirt bet on Blake Builder, Zhang Yang Lee. And that Landon Quinones, I don't know why you're high on him either. I mean, that could go either way, but I wouldn't t-shirt bet that, but really I'm not. I think Medeiros is gonna beat him. So Silky B, better late than never, buddy. Better late than never. But yeah, I got bubble guts for some reason, so we're gonna cut this short. There's our official 3-legger. If you want to get a degenerate big plus money one, just pick any 3 plus money people and put them together, because that's what Dave pretty much just did. Fuck it, throw in Charlie Radke too.
No, don't.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, you take any 3 underdogs and come up with a number like that. But
the 3 good ones, the 3 best ones.
Okay, how about let's do Vivi Arojo? She's plus 280. That right there is gonna lock. That's gonna make it. Her, Diana Belbita. Is there another girl fight? And Luana Carroll. Let's do all 3 underdog girls. It's happened. Happens all the time. Underdog girls. Let's do the underdog dog or pass girl parlay. Come on. Really?
That's funny.
But it's true though. They underdog girls love to win. So anyway,
Diana? She's not gonna win.
I'm with Dave on his parlay. Good. I mean, it's all right, but I don't like the whole Blake Builder or Quinones. I don't like those 2 picks.
Well, it's okay. That's why I'm going to beat you on Tapology this week. You know what? Sunshine.
Heard that last week too, Dave.
Sun shines on dog's ass once in a while. You got the sun shining on your little dog's ass.
Any week, I always outperform you.
All right. The fucking.
I know you're about as good as you're just like the rest of the Canadian males. Loser. I'm fucking with you, Dave. Don't take it to heart. Don't take. Look, he's getting mad. All right.
I don't know. I just picked Urbina on my. I did 4 slates with the 3 guys, and so that way, if you guys win, hopefully I win. So I had them on 0. I had 10 cards, 10 different slates. Urbina was on 1, only because it's different with DraftKings. It's different, like because he's gonna be. I feel like he's gonna
on DraftKings. You have to pick underdogs, which is tough, man. That's why I picked the I picked a couple. I did some DraftKings lineups. My underdog was definitely Diana Belbita. That's an underdog that I'm pulling for. I think she's gonna upset Molly McCann. I do. I really do.
Cheers, Dave.
I think I might have put one in. I don't know. I can't remember, but I did do like a couple DraftKings plays this morning. All right, I gotta go. My guts I got bubble guts, so weird. It's all the alcohol is catching up to me. So it is sure as DraftKings this week is wacky as fuck too. Follow the white rabbit right down the hole. All right, Silva by finish, Delize by finish, Temba by finish. What's that get? Dave can do that for you. Dave, you're admin. You can keep the show going if you want, but I really have to go. I feel like
Okay. Silva by finish. Fuck. Oh, this is gonna be hard.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Christ. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so martial arts, MMA, Vegas, 85. Silva,
Okay, by finish is plus 330. What was the next one?
hold on, I'm doing it too. The next one, Dolize by finish and Temba by finish.
All right.
That's could happen.
Delete say.
All right.
This is hard.
Silva fighter wins inside the distance, right? That's same as, yeah. Fighter wins inside the distance, I'm going to say, for these. Inside the distance, Silva's plus 180.
So delete say Silva. And what was the other one? Temba by finish?
Yeah. Temba.
Yeah, this is
Temba inside the distance.
Temba.
Oh, he's minus 160. Fighter wins inside the distance.
Combination.
And was it and Dolize inside the distance?
Okay, so I have, here we go. I have it.
What do you got?
I'll even share it. Hang on a second. Fuck, slow. All right, here we go. So Silva by submission, or sorry, by finish. Delice by finish. And Garimbo by finish. By the way, minus 150, not a great fucking bet, but whatever. Big parlay, plus 1550.
Wow.
There you go.
That's playable. I would do that one maybe.
Who the hell
I don't know,
asked
though.
that? That was hard work. Simple man. God damn it. Here you go. Plus 1550, and you made Ranj and I do homework. Because we're your bitch.
Like simple man. If we're flipping coins, why not? Exactly. Why the fuck not? All right. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm feeling shitty. So
all right, night, guys.
No, we're fine. It's fine, simple man. We're all good. So everybody, good luck tomorrow. These fights start 4:00 Eastern time. So for you guys, 1 o'clock right after lunch. For me, right before dinner. But I don't think it's going to be a pretty entertaining card. There's going to be some boring, shitty fights because the situation, like the wrestlers that Moxham, Charles Johnson, that's going to be a boring hug fest fight. You know, there's going to be a couple of those. But anyway, it's still going to be a good fight or a good card. And yeah, good luck and good night. All right. Thanks,
Good
Dave.
night, guys.
Thanks, Real Fight Picks.
Absolutely.
See you.
Thank you, guys. See you later.
League builder.
I don't know.
Bet Jung Lee.